other stuff. There was other stuff I was planning to talk about, but Cog demanded the attention of multiple people, and unfortunately, he got it. Unfortunately for Cog, he has been getting the attention that he ordered, and now he's pretending like he didn't want that. Like, this isn't how things were supposed to be, right? Apparently, people are, and I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm going to start off this stream by saying, do not flag anything made by Cog. Please don't do that. Please don't go out. Don't stoop to his level. Don't stoop to the level of this fucking flaggetry that Cog's got going on. We don't need that. That's not necessary. It doesn't mean anything because Cog is already fucking ban evading. Like, he is. He could easily, like, here's what it is. Cog basically, he decided to dip his toes into this flag it war shit, right? He decided to get involved in the flag it wars. He immediately got his comeuppance and got destroyed, right? Like, he got, like, 2 videos went down immediately. He's scared. He's trying to build shit up over there on Rumble now, you know, just in case things start going south for him on YouTube. And again, I'm telling you, don't do that. This isn't even like a reverse psychology thing where I'm telling you, do the thing, but like, without actually telling you to do it. No, like, seriously, I'm not like trying to frognositize or do any shit like that to you. Seriously, do not flag Cog. It's not necessary. Because again, he'll just start a new account. Because he's only got like 10, 15 people who are like avid fans of his. And they will legit follow him no matter where he goes. So even if his channel did go down, like, he's already not making any money off of it, or he makes like maybe $10 a night. There's nothing to be gained aside from it being just peak flaggetry anyway. There's nothing to be gained from flagging down Jonathan Harris. Just like, leave Cog's shitty streams, his shitty videos, his shitty content. I keep saying shitty. Probably not. We say clog. We call him clog. It doesn't really make sense because he doesn't have a toilet. There's never been anything clogged in his house, period, because he does not have a toilet. So it doesn't even make sense for us to call him that. But yeah, just leave him be. Well, I say leave him be. We're about to make fun of him. We're about to bully him again. But, you know, leave Cog be. We don't need to stoop to his level. He's going to pretend. We're going to get to it. He's going to pretend like, let me go ahead and just, I don't know why I'm showing this to you because this isn't going in this playlist. He's going to pretend when we get to it, like he doesn't like kind of know who I am. Like, this is the first time he's been hearing of me, even though he literally blocked me on Twitter. And he fucking reacted to a documentary that I made on Vickers, during which he kept saying shit like, he's getting all this shit wrong right out of the gate. He's the only person to say this. There are plenty of people who know the Vickers lore, right? People on Kiwi Farms, you know, PPP and Worski, they reacted to my Vickers documentary and they said that I was basically getting everything right except that one joke I made about you know, Ralph waiting outside of Face High School with a fucking condom as soon as he saw the diploma in her hand and shit like that. And they're like, wait, no, Ralph would never wear a condom. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? You know, that was, you know, L for me, of course. The Ralph from L would never fucking, he probably doesn't even know what a condom is. It's probably alien technology to Ralph. Like, what is this? It's like, no, Ralph, you put this on your dick when you're fucking, and then it stops you from getting STDs or spreading STDs or potentially getting women pregnant. He's like, what is that? You can do that? Like, he doesn't even know that's a thing that you can do. Anyway, I'm pulling up the playlist where you can find all the previous VODs. This isn't going there. Well, I'm going to do a test with this stream. This stream, we're also doing a test because I'm planning another COG stream on Monday, right? I'm planning a Monday COG stream where we're going to go into something involving a brother of his again, where he drops some more tea, drops some more lore on COG that we can just, you know, just to put that out there, just to remind people, COG wants to be in the zeitgeist. All right, nigga, you got your wish. We're going to resurrect all those rumors and shit spread by your own family. Again, COG likes to say that I'm lying about him. that the Keto Casino is lying about him, that the Kiwi Farms and Josh and fucking Ralph, that we're all lying about him. These things that we're saying about you and the 14-year-old, that didn't come from us. That came from your brothers. Take it up with your bros, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I've never had a sibling or fucking any relative accuse me of being a pedophile, but that's probably because I didn't sleep with a minor when I was like, you know, approaching 30 or whatever the fuck. So who knows? Anyway, I'm going to private this stream after I'm done. Anybody who wants to stream, you're going to be able to find the archive over there on Kick, right? You can just take it from Kick and do whatever you want to with that. I'm going to private it over here because I want to see, right? I'm going to give Cog, I'm going to try and see if I was wrong and Cog actually didn't flag it down. I'm going to try and see if, here's the thing, right? If I private it, and it still gets flagged, then that says, okay, maybe it wasn't Cog. Maybe it was just YouTube's AI doing some fuckery or something like that, right? But if I private it and nothing happens, well then, okay, that's going to lead me to believe that it wasn't just YouTube's robots just running amok once again, and it really was Cog. I have no reason to believe it's not Cog. Cog keeps saying, we're going to show you. I'm going to show you before we even get into like the content that Cog 100% is like the type of person to flag or the type of person to encourage other people to flag. He's been trying to flag forever. He's like one of the most flagrant flaggots in the sector. That's one of the things he's known for. Cog has a lot of things that precedes his reputation. None of them are anything good. It's stuff that, you know, his brother's saying that he's a pedophile. It's him being a flaggot. It's him being, well, I don't know. Was he a cuck? No, actually, yes, he is a cuck. Literally, we're gonna get to that when we go over like the stream involving some shit that is with his brother again. His brother literally is gonna share some stories to say without a shadow of a doubt that yes, his little bro Jonathan Harris is 100% an actual cuck. That's not even a joke. That is real. So he has all these things that precede him. Nobody knows anything about his content. You know, oh, Cog is so funny. Oh, Cog has these insightful takes. Oh, man, Cog, he used to be hot. We can at least say that about Ralph, you know. We can at least say, man, Ralph used to be that guy because he was. Everybody used to come around the kill stream back in the good old days, you know, right after Gamergate and shit. Everybody fucking skeptics, dissident right niggas, even people from mainstream commentary like the Augie RFC crew, Diorio and them, they were low-key orbiters of Ralph back when he was at his peak. Who the fuck? Cog was never anybody like that. He was never on the level of Ethan Ralph. At least Ethan Ralph came down from the mountain. Cog never got that high to begin with, which is why he's so upset. Because he's seeing fucking Warski and PPP climb the mountain, and he's seething at Ralph, who's still somehow barely doing better than him, while also achieving a peak earlier in life that Cog has never come anywhere close to, ever. In life, he's just a bitter faggot, which is why he does the things that he does. Also, he's mentally ill. Apparently, his brother, again, another thing that his brother is going to tell us, when I get to the Monday stream, I'm spoiling a lot of it. His brother says that he basically has BPD or some shit like that. Like he's mentally ill. Something that we all could have guessed. Oh, who would have thought fucking Cog has BPD? Cog is actually mentally ill. Cog is like sick for real. Like we already know because, you know, the 14-year-old story. But still, it's like he's sick for real. Like he needs to be in an institution somewhere. But apparently the mental health institutions and facilities and shit like that in the UK are as bad overseas as they are over here in the States. So, you know, all the crazy people stay outside the asylums. Brofister, thank you for $5. You know, this motherfucker is radioactive when not even Pod Awful wants to troll him. That's true, actually. Jesse goes after, like, the scum of the earth. Like, Jesse will troll and A-log and make jokers out of people who just, like, he scrubbed off the back of his shoe. He just, ugh, what the fuck is this I stepped on? Hey, I can actually make some content out of that. Cog's not even worth it. Eljakar, thank you for $10. Since you aren't promoting yourself, the clog video that was removed on YouTube is still on Kick. Yes, it is. Anybody who wants it can go grab it. Like, take all of my content, please, and post it places and clip it, or just, I don't know, freeboot the whole thing and monetize it and make money off of me. The Mikey Industrial Complex. Everybody can eat off my plate. I don't care. Germ70, thank you for the $5. Oh, that's not factually accurate, Mikey. You got to show the context. You have to show the context. The context is always missing. Surely, if everybody is saying the exact same thing, then surely the context has to be essentially what it is, right? It's like, for some reason, Cog is the only guy who, it's just like Nick Fuentes. Whenever somebody says some shit about stuff that Nick has said or done, his fans are always like, you don't know the context. You don't even watch the show. How many times can he be caught out of context before that's just how he is? I don't know. I've watched countless hours of unedited fucking Nick Fuentes content. And, I can tell you, this is basically how this motherfucker, it's not a joke. He'll say it's a joke. He'll say it's just irony and you don't get it. You just don't get it because you're like a boomer or Jewish or something like that. But that's essentially what it is. And it's the same thing with Cog itself. Cog doesn't even have the charisma of Nick to be able to pull it off, which is why Nick he has tons of fucking sycophants all over the web. Meanwhile, Cog doesn't have a single he has like 10 people, the same 10 people in chat, and they don't even like move the chat that much. They don't even say that much during his streams. They don't even donate. Maybe they donate like 50 cents each. That's about it. Cog does not have any form of gnosis, right? All these other lolcows, they have some form of they're really good at gaslighting and bullshitting and being able to convince their dents of certain reality things, certain things in reality that simply do not exist, right? Like Phil, Darkside Phil, he has his pig gnosis or snort gnosis. EVS, he has the frog gnosis. Nick Fuentes, Groiper gnosis, all this shit. Quartering, he has, what does Quartering have? Orange gnosis? Fuck it, let's say orange gnosis. We might as well. He has the orange gnosis, the Quartering, which doesn't even work that well. It's still stronger than whatever the fuck, Cog has. Even Review Tech USA, he has the Tomorrow gnosis, Rich Tomorrowing it up, and all this other shit. Cog has no gnosis. None of this shit, none of the bullshit he tries to spread to people, it doesn't work. It doesn't click. He cannot convince anybody. Even the people who watch his content don't believe him for real, which is why none of them donate even like $5 a stream. Every piece of content we're going to cover today involving Cog, he's not going to meet the goal ever. He's not even going to come close to meeting the goal. I don't even know why he sets it at 100. He might as well change it to 50. Fuck it. He might as well change it to 25. Maybe that's what he's hoping for. Maybe he's hoping that Quartering comes around again and he drops another $50 in chat so he can make it halfway through the goal to, I don't know, be able to afford 2 or 3 hash browns this week. Cries or Trice? Have I been saying that wrong? Fuck it, Cries. Thank you for the $1.99. Cog has terminal gut derangement syndrome. Oh, also Ethan Ralph, he has his fucking gut gnosis. Ralph also has a form of gnosis that Cog simply does not have. And yes, Cog is obsessed with Ralph. He hates him. He despises him. He's so fucking... I don't know why he hates Cog. I really don't get why he hates Ralph so much, because Ralph really doesn't seem to care about Cog that much in return. Like I said, Ralph has many, many, many enemies, and Cog is not in the top 3, 5, 10, probably not the top 15 if we're being honest. Dan is probably higher up on the tier list than him. He doesn't really, it's very much a one-sided feud, between Ralph and Cog. And Cog will say some shit like, Ralph is the reason people say I'm a pedophile. I mean, he didn't say that though. Ralph wasn't the one who called you the pedophile. That was your brother. And then Ralph just brought your brother on and it's like, hey, is it true what you said about Cog being a pedophile? And then your brother was like, yeah, my he's a fucking monster. He's a freak. So I don't know why are you mad at fucking Ralph for? Ralph just like, he just put the microphone. He gave your brother a platform to share what he said about you. That's not on Ralph, really. Well, you gonna tell him to say no to fucking content? That's retarded. See, that's something he doesn't understand that Ralph does. You don't say no to good content. Jeremy Wormy, what's up, bros? I see your shit. Thank you for the $5. You know, Cog is pathetic when a 5K nobody gets under his skin. Yeah, I noticed, right? You're like a titan to him, by the way. Like your channel, small as it is, bro. Hey, you're getting places. You're going places. I'm noticing your numbers going up slightly. But your small channel is basically like a fucking monster, a behemoth to Cog, right? Because Cog only gets like 20 people, and those 20 people donate like $5 or $7 on average each stream. So you're like a fucking god. You're like bullying him. You're punching down for real, for real. Patty of Flan, thank you for $20. This is more than Cog makes in a day of streaming. He wanted attention. He got it. Still waiting for military spurging stream. The derailing super chats shall continue until morale improves. Thank you, buddy. Quiet Rider, thank you for $2. What's a Cog? See, that's actually the right reaction. What's a Cog? Whenever I bring up Cog, everybody's first reaction should be who? By the end of this stream, you guys should still be going, okay, but who is Cog though? That is what we should all be saying, but we're still going to go over him anyway. Now, anyway, so we see here, he is responding, Smash JT, at Smash JT. Hold on, wait, what am I looking at here? There we go. At Smash JT, another guy scared to speak about Andy Worski's PDF pass as he defends them for flagging. And as you can see here, Cog, apparently, when you go out, if you're a small channel, which Cog is, John Vent, thank you for the rage quit. You don't have any kick stickers, Mikey? No, I do not. I'm a lazy fuck when it comes to kick. I'm sorry. I've been neglecting you guys. I've been focusing on other shit, but I really do. I don't know. It's not an excuse anymore. I will put in the extra time to do some shit for Kick. You guys will get exclusive streams. You guys will get your stickers. Thank you for the 500 kicks. Apparently, if you're a small channel, you should never, like, I don't know, do what Cog has done for years, basically. We're about to go over it. For years, Cog has been encouraging flagging and shit like that. And you really shouldn't do that if you're a small guy, because those tactics, they work way better against the small guys than they do against the big channels, right? So it's like people who say that they could beat a professional fighter in the streets because, oh, you know, he can punch, he can kick, he can grapple, but look, I can fight dirty, bro. I see red. I'm fucking gouging out eyes, and I'm fucking hitting pressure points, and I'm throwing bricks, and I'm fucking throwing glass at his face and shit like that. And I'm like, well, hold on. Wouldn't a professional fighter also be able to do all of that shit too? Because, I mean, what technique is there in really throwing a brick or like breaking glass over somebody's head? The professional fighter can do all that. Plus, he can also punch and kick and grapple. So if anything, fighting in the streets would be even worse for you than it would be for the professional fighter, because he can do all that nasty shit way more efficiently than you. And it's the same thing with being a flaggot. A flaggot who's like at the size of the quartering can do way more damage than somebody like Cog. Cog has been trying to take down Kino Casino for years. Meanwhile, quartering over here, he got in touch with one YouTube rep and he made 2 fucking channels disappear just like that overnight, right? And we got to give it to Jer. He did have more motion than we thought he did. Fucking Cog can never pull off some shit like that ever in life. He's been trying for years and it never worked out for him. And so now he's in this spot right here. Zeket, excuse me, I missed that sub. Zekesserai, thank you for the sub, buddy. So Cog is in this position right now and he's crying about people who are flagging his shit, which again, don't flag Cog. It's gay. It's gay to flag people, even if they are flagged themselves. We're not gonna cry. We're not gonna cry about him getting flagged because, hey, bro, You decided to you're the one who decided to throw stones out of your glass house. It's not a glass house. It's more like glass flat, maybe even like a glass hovel, right? It doesn't even have any, you know, sewer pipes underneath the house, but you guys get what I'm saying. You don't throw stones and then hide your hand from your glass house. That's a very, very bad idea. So we're gonna real quick, hold on, can you guys see this well? Let's see. No, let me see. What is that? I do it like this. Can you guys see that? Hold on. Is that too? Let me do something.
And I hope he burns down the Kino.
Oh no, you guys can't see that. All right, hold on. Let me fix that real quick. I got you. Yo, Diorio, what's up, brother? Thank you for the $19.99. I saw your EVS Comics Gate video, and it's really good. I didn't know any of the lore in that dude, and you got me Googling. Yeah, bro, that shit is crazy. That was a closet banger for me. Closet. I'm in the closet. Elder Scrolls Skybull, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, buddy. Thank you, dude. But yeah, I did not expect people to fuck with the Comicsgate video like they did. You know, fuck it. I'll just do it here. There you go. We're just going to do it here. Do it live. Now, this video right here. And Diorio, maybe you might remember who Cog is if you're watching. Cog is the guy. He went on Augie's stream that one time to debate John Swan during the whole Susie Lou shit. And he ended up losing. He ended up losing a debate to John Swan, right? This is when John Swan was still somebody, and he took a W off of Cog. And this is when Cog wasn't even full retard yet. This is how low he's been on the totem pole. He tried to crawl over to those commentary niggas, and even them, those little teeny bopper zoomers, were able to just felt him and destroy him and rape him and shit. It was ridiculous. He's still not as bad as Britbong, though. Britbong is like scum of the earth, but Cog is getting there. Cog still has some time to devolve to that level of British white trash as Britbong is. Jerem70, thank you for another $5. Low-income housing has had long-standing consequences on society and culture. We must destroy low-income housing and provide tents for the poor. Well, then you just get a bunch of tent cities. And I don't know, man. The Cog is a roach. He can survive in a tent city. Anyway, this right here is Cog encouraging flagging during the start of the, you know, over a month ago when the channel first went down and all this shit with the quartering first started. This is him encouraging flagging back then.
And I hope he burns down the Kino Casino. I hope he flags all your shit into the ground. I do. Now, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I hope he sues you, though, for defamation. That'd be fun. Yeah, I know. I'm not a huge fan of quartering either. But when it comes to quartering versus the absolute lying sacks of shit known as a Kino Casino, who are constantly sending their audiences after people by just lying and making up shit.
Who are they doing that to? Who are they doing that to, right? Like, can you give examples? Because the only person who I think you would be caring about referring to in this context would be yourself. Like, they're sending people after you, which I just don't believe. I don't believe that you've ever been, like, Cog has never been that big of a problem. Even Ralph has never really sent people after Cog, because why? Why would you send somebody to go and destroy? There's nothing to destroy, right? It's like sending an army to like torch one hut in the middle of a swamp. Like there's nothing there already.
Shit, so they go and harass people for shit they've never done. Now, fuck them. I think they need to be burned to the ground. I do. It's just really fun because it'll be fucking hilarious to watch the absolute outcry when they can't get on a platform because they've been banned from them all. And it'll be really fucking funny to watch their audience just sporadically not know what to do with themselves. And they'll probably end up offing themselves. Funny as shit.
What? I'm sorry. That sounded like projection. That sounded like a little bit of projection to me.
Never done. Now, fuck them. I think they need to be burned to the ground. I do. It's just really fun because it'll be fucking hilarious to watch the absolute outcry when they can't get on a platform because they've been banned from them all. and it'll be really fucking funny to watch their audience just sporadically not know what to do with themselves, and they'll probably end up offing themselves. Funny as shit. They literally can't live without them.
That's crazy, dude.
Seethe.
He's always seething so hard, and then he says that everybody else is seething. Like, we're seething, we're mauling, we're mad. We're the dudes who are really mad at the internet. Cog is one of the people who's been mad at Cog has been terminally mad at the internet for like a decade. Like 10 years of being mad at the internet all the time. It took a while. It took a while for fucking Darkside Phil to start being mad at the internet almost all the time. It took a while for almost all these lolcows to start seething at the internet. Cog has been seething on the internet from almost day one. He's just been mad.
When they like take a fucking month off. It's so funny. Even if Quartering did flag them down, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? It's Kino Casino. It's tribalism. The flagging's okay if you're in the right tribe, you see, and if you're in the wrong tribe, you're not allowed to flag. I'm getting to that point where I'm just like, flag them all. Fucking flag them all down. Let's just fucking flag. No one cares anymore. Well, let's just start flagging. Let's start flagging shit down. Let's start doing that, because they don't care. None of these cunts care.
You know what's crazy about this too, right? Okay, first off, he's gonna say, oh, I didn't flag anybody. I didn't tell anybody to flag. I wasn't the one who did. You're literally over here just saying, flag everyone. Everybody should get flagged. Everybody that I hate should not have a platform. They should all be gone. But another thing to this is that Cog has $93. Cog actually met the goal this stream for once. For like the fucking planets aligned, and he finally got a stream where he met the goal. And he's still mad. He was actually more mad on this stream than he is on like other streams. So it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter if he makes money. It doesn't matter if the stream is successful or, successful by COG standards. He's still gonna seethe and cry about it anyway, because he's just a fucking sourpuss bitch.
You're already in the wrong.
Just sour grapes all the time.
You're already in the.
Everything tastes like sour grapes to COG. Literally everything.
Tribe that when you don't flag, they'll tell you that you have. Fuck them then. Flag them. Fuck them. They're not going to tell you you've done it anyway. Flag them. I don't give a shit. Take all these fucking cunts down. That's where I'm at. Scorched fucking earth. Total Kino Casino death. I don't care.
I don't get why people lie while being on camera. That's a very fascinating thing to me too. And it's something that it's kind of a new phenomena. Because there have always been people who've just been, flagrant liars, compulsive liars who lie all the time. Throughout history, there's always been people like that. But then we got cameras, right? And then we got, streamers. Right? And you got people who are streamers who get on camera every day or almost every day, most days out of the week. And then they'll come on stream and they'll lie about something. And then the next stream, literally the next day, they contradict the lie they told on the other stream. And then they just keep doing this forever. And then they never understand why people will start saying that they're liars. This way with DSP, with EVS, with all these fucking people. Like, it doesn't make any sense. There's just something wrong with their brain. They fundamentally can't be honest people.
Yeah, do it. Fucking sad as shit. Oh, but no. Oh, COG's calling for flagging. Fuck you fucking hypocrites who have already done it. Already done it!
He's so mad. Anyway, here's him flagging even earlier, back in 2024. He was encouraging people to flag Kino Casino even before they started A-logging the quartering to the degree that they would. Was it in late 2024 or was it in? No, I do remember, because I'm pretty sure they put Jeremy into their roster, into like their circulation because of Styx, right? That's the unfortunate thing. Quartering unfortunately fell victim to the Stolas curse, right? Stolas, for people who don't know, Styx Hexenhammer, he worships an owl demon called Stolas, right? This is his personal demon, and he doesn't sacrifice children or anything to it, but he worships Stolas. Stolas guides him throughout life and whatnot, and he bases all of his life decisions on what Stolas tells him, the good counsel of Stolas. Now, ever since he said ever since he like sold his soul to Stolas, his life has gotten just terrible. He was married to a very pretty Dutch woman. He moved to the Netherlands with her and they had a daughter. He left them, abandoned them. He started cheating on her. He got drunk again. He's estranged from his family who were still over there in Europe. He's gotten involved in all these women who've been destroying his lives, right? He fucking got arrested for domestic abuse, got jailhouse rocked in a New Orleans jail. He's a pirate now. They took away his guns, so now he goes around with a cutlass and a matchlock pistol, and he has another warrant out for his arrest because, you know, he was violating his parole or some shit like that. One of his ex-girlfriends fucking knocked some teeth out of his mouth. He's living in a new girlfriend's house or apartment or whatever with a busted laptop, and he's dirty and he doesn't have any clothes and he's dressed like a dirty pirate with no teeth, right? This is the state of Styx Hexenhammer's life in 2026. And Quartering, unfortunately, he caught a little bit of that. He area of effect Stolas curse, and he ended up having his life destroyed at about the, you know, same time. So yeah, I don't even know. Why did I go on that tangent? I forgot. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, I remember why. It's because he was encouraging. Cog encouraged flagging of the Kino Casino shit before Jeremy even became a lolcow and would end up on that trajectory himself. He was beating Jeremy by like over a year. Possibly a year and a half. What the fuck? Oh, it's muted.
Obviously, I saw, and we did go through yesterday, Keemstar, who said that Kino Casino, I'm sorry, I mean...
Stolas, no, not from that cartoon. Stolas is actually from like way, way earlier. According to like medieval grimoires and shit like that, Stolas was one of the demons who King Solomon summoned to build the first temple in Jerusalem, right? He was that guy. He was that demon, one of the demons who King Solomon summoned. And King Solomon is the only man to ever successfully bargain with a demon, which is he didn't bargain with them. He just turned them into slaves and make them do manual day labor like they're fucking Mexicans, and he didn't like pay them, and he deported them immediately after. Like what Solomon did with Stolas and the other 71 demons he summoned was the equivalent of like a farmer who like intentionally ships traffics Mexicans over the border to do like super cheap labor on his farm. And then he calls ICE on his own farm and have them deported so he doesn't have to pay them. That's what Solomon did to Stolas, and that's the demon that he's worshiping. The cartoon that you're talking about, Hell of a Boss, Styx does love that cartoon though. He like owns merch. He has like a photo. He has a photo of a Stolas from Hell of a Boss. It's like framed. He doesn't keep a framed picture of his wife or his daughter next to him, but he always makes sure to keep a framed photo of Stolas from Hell of a Boss somewhere close to him.
Duty Streams isn't allowed to do clips that are over 5 minutes or something like that, right? And you've got to add commentary, like your own voice and stuff, and your own commentary, and you know, and that'll make it more transformative. And you know, I'm just wondering why. You know, I found a channel today on YouTube. Never seen it before in my life. Apparently, he knows who I am though. Kino Casino clip.
Does it? I don't know. Do they?
Don't know who this is.
Oh, he did this immediately. Look at that. Look at that. 23 hours, literally within a day. This is probably, I'm pretty sure this is like actually the first video. Was this the first video ever? Was this like the first video about COG ever put on Kino Casino's clips? They did one video on COG once. One clip went on that channel, and within 24 hours, he was immediately on his stream encouraging people to flag their shit down. And then he wants to pretend that he's not the guy who flagged my shit when he's already been doing stuff like this for years. You see somebody make fun of you once, and you decide to make a blood enemy out of them, try to destroy them, try to get rid of their content. That's what you do, COG.
But they've been clipping the fuck out of Kino Casino. Like, you know, monetized, no commentary. And these are like 2-hour clips, fucking 45-minute clips. An hour and 11. Now, this isn't run by Andy Warski, obviously. Andy Warski's not allowed a YouTube account, so, you know, he got banned from YouTube, so this can't be his, right? It can't be Andy's channel. He's banned from YouTube, right, VHS? Spot on, right?
Cog is also ban evading, by the way.
So who's this?
Again, don't like do anything. Don't do any fucking gay ops to Cog. I'm just like making it known. He's a hypocrite, right? Like he calls people flaggers. He is a serial flaggit, a flaming flaggit. He says other people shouldn't be on YouTube or Twitter because they're ban evading. He's ban evading on YouTube and Twitter, right? Like he shouldn't be on these platforms. If he, by the logic of Cog, he shouldn't be on these platforms just like he says that other people shouldn't. But he doesn't think that far. He doesn't think at all.
I feel like Keemstar would want people to flag this channel down on YouTube to pay attention to this channel.
Do you really think that Keemstar gives a fuck, dude? Keemstar, hey, wait, he just brought up Keemstar. Keemstar is one of the most flagrant ban evaders in YouTube history. And I'm not calling out Keemstar for that. I think that shit's actually hilarious. I think that's hilarious how YouTube just banned Keemstar. And he was like, nah, I don't care. I'm gonna find a way to circumvent that shit. I'm gonna make channels and I'm gonna say that somebody else owns them, even though I make all the money off of them. I'm gonna do all this shit too. So it's like he's saying, oh, Keemstar should get on this. Keemstar has been ban evading more than almost anybody.
Just a lot of clipping of a person who's banned.
I can't turn Cog's volume up. This is how high it gets.
On YouTube, that's right. A lot of clipping of them. No commentary added. No criticism of that person who was banned on YouTube.
Okay, so that's him. Let's see. What's the other thing? Is it this? Yes. No. It is this one, right? Yes, okay. All right. Wait, was it? No, that might have actually been the right one. Fuck. All right. Damn, I'm retarded. Oh, man. Hold on. Give me a minute. Fucking stupid. I gotta search for this thing. Why didn't I have it set up before? Let's see. My stream prep still needs a little bit of work. Let's see, is this one? There it is. All right, so this is actually the craziest one. Like, seriously. Okay, so here you go. So this is the craziest clip ever. This one is actually more wild than any of the other ones, believe it or not. Okay.
Have fun flagging it down, you little bitch. Do something legally. I can't wait to get your information because everyone will fucking know it, you little cunt. And I hope someone swats you. I honestly hope they do because you're obviously that sort of person that would promote swatting, promote flagging as you're doing right now, and promote doxing, which you clearly do. So, yeah, that sort of stuff should happen to you. And people are going to be like, Cog supporting swatting. Yes, when people support swatting themselves, they should be swatted. I support swatting for people who support swatting. It's as simple as that. Do I support swatting? No. Do I support it for people who support it? Yeah. So that's how it should work anyway. I think that's just called.
Okay, so let's break this down because that was a lot. That was a lot in just under 40 seconds, right? Like that was like a ton in just 40 seconds. First off, he's talking about doxing. Right here, he's doxing Ethan Ralph's son, right? Like putting out Ethan Ralph's son whole fucking name, Xander Vickers, right? I can't say that. I did say Xander's name, but it's like, you're talking about doxing. You're talking about Ethan Ralph's son. You put his name as like the goal, as your stream goal. You put another man's son's name as your stream goal. You don't even have any fucking children. So that's one. Two, he's admitting that not only is he cool with not only is Cog cool with flagging, he's cool with doxing. He's also cool with swatting if he doesn't like you. This guy who he's seething at, this isn't Ralph. This isn't like some notorious A-Log. This is a random anonymous troll. A random anonymous troll got him this press to say, I hope you get doxed. I hope you get swatted. I hope somebody fucking destroys your life. While he has Ethan Ralph's son's name as his fucking stream goal up on his fucking stream back in the day. This is the guy. So nothing that Cog ever says about anything should be taken seriously. He likes to moral grandstand for some reason. He's out of everybody in the sector. I've never seen anybody morally grandstand as often as Cog does. And he has the least fucking place to stay. There's no foundation, right? He can't even fucking stand on a toothpick. There's nothing beneath him for him to be standing up on this pedestal or this soapbox like he is. He's a piece of shit who says that people should be flagged, should be reported, should be doxxed, should be swatted. He was not even getting into all the parasocial shit that was going on with the Vickers family, to where he is putting Ethan Ralph's son's name in the title of his streams and putting it as his stream goal and all this other weird shit, right? This dude's a weirdo. He's sick. He's delusional. Now, with that being said, we can now get to the actual content. All of that was just the warm-up. All of that was just the warm-up, bro. That was just us catching up a little bit on, me just setting the foundation. I can change this now, actually. Let me see. Where is the... Oh, I just moved it. All right, never mind. There we go. So now we're going to watch Cog seethe for like an hour. This is just going to be us watching Cog seethe out of his fucking gourd for like an hour across 3 or 4 different streams. It's going to be crazy, bro. It's just going to be... Meepeth, thank you for $2. Clog is toiletless. He can't flush. He's poor. Dagoth Orr of House Dagoth, thank you for $2. Cog's biggest defense is he's so irrelevant. Essentially... Because Cog said again, as we've seen several times, Cog has always been baiting people to strike back at him, to flag him and shit like that. And nobody's ever bothered to do so until recently, because Cog is so fucking irrelevant that there's no point in even like stepping on his neck. There's no reason. There's no reason to go that hard against Cog. I shouldn't be going this hard against Cog right now. It doesn't matter. Right? It's like nobody was waiting on this. Nobody was like, Mikey, you really need to fucking bring that Cog content, bro. We've been waiting for that. The whole hood is ready for that shit. Nobody cares about Cog that much. But we're going to do it anyway because he wants it so badly. And we're giving people. I'm a giving content creator. And I want to give people what they want. So Cog wants this attention. He's going to get it. Jerem70, thank you for $5. I don't know why anyone wants their opponents to take this dedicated out of a mainstream site so that their opponents can just dox and threaten them, essentially, right? Because if I were to get doxed off, not doxed, right? I might get doxed, in the future, probably anyway. But, if I get flagged off YouTube, whoever flagging me, I'm becoming an A-lot for life, right? I'm going to be on Kick. I'm going to be on Rumble. I'm going to be on all these alternate platforms, just making their lives hell, right? Because I'm not under the stringent rules of fucking YouTube and shit like that. And I can just like go wild. I can go crazy. It's like the quartering. The quartering got the Keto Casino off YouTube, and it got worse because now they got more views on their stream and they're going even harder against bro. Why would you do that? Why would you like give them that? Why would you like make them like pull off the filter? Just go whole hog like that. Thank you, Alon Beam. Thank you for $5 Canadian. I love your documentaries. Great job. I look forward to the next one. And thanks for shitting on Cog. Thank you, man. Your buddy Brady, thank you for $5. What would his reaction be if he was told to just get over it? He has the strategy of if he repeats himself, it must be true. Last stream, no receipts. Yeah, that's the thing with Cog, right? He was, and this is something I noticed when I was watching him watch the Vickers documentary, or at least the part of it that he did watch, is that Cog kept saying this was wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, but then he wouldn't pull up the shit to prove that it was wrong, right? Meanwhile, all the other people who know a whole lot about Ethan Ralph, who know a whole lot about the Vickers, they didn't say anything. I mean, they said a couple things, right? But they said that overall, this shit was very accurate. It was factually accurate. They said it was only Cog who kept saying, I got this wrong and that wrong and that wrong, but he never presented a receipt to show how wrong I was getting everything. So, Christ, thank you for $2. What's the next vid? I heard it was on Gamergate. Oh, no. Next video is not about Gamergate. Next video is a video I have to get out of the way so that I can talk about Gamergate. You'll see. You'll see these next few videos I'll knock out real quick. You'll see why I had to do them before I get to the Gamergate documentary. Because the Gamergate documentary, that shit's probably going to be longer than the Nick Fuentes documentary when I finally get to it. That shit is ridiculous. I've just been going over some shit now. I've just been going through some primers I got for me right now. I'm not even going into deep research about it. Just saving up certain stuff. And already I'm like, yeah, this is going to take me a minute to get through. Anyway, let's get to COG.
Well today.
3-hour COG documentary. You know, it's possible. He's been on the internet long enough. It would be boring and I would just be repeating myself after a while. Because even though COG has been on the internet for a long time, unlike somebody like, say, Ethan Ralph, he has not provided very much content, very much Kino, very much Nectar, anything like that. COG doesn't have any, like, interesting arcs. Like the arc that Ralph recently went through with Scarlett Hampton. Scarlett Hampton and Ethan Ralph, they recently, you know, bid themselves adieu, bid each other adieu. You know, they called it quits. They're like, you know what, it was fun. But, you know, Scarlett, sometimes not everything is meant to be. That little arc provided more content in those few months that it was happening than anything that COG has done in years, right? So I can't really make a long documentary about COG. It'd be like the size of that one movie Bob video I made. It'd be like 20 to 25 minutes, maybe. I'd have to stretch it.
Like I said,
pause.
I thought I'd do a bit of a rant show. We'll see what happens, right? I'm gonna do a second show.
Every show is a rant show.
Later as well.
He begins every stream with a rant.
If need be, we'll put a goal at $50. If we hit $50 during this show,
it's at 100.
You guarantee a second show later.
He's already e-begging, bro. He just came on. See, this says 11 minutes. He just came on the stream not even a minute ago, and he's already a minute in. He's already e-begging, saying, guys, the goal is only going to be $50. Come on, guys. We can at least make $50. We can at least make $50, right, guys?
And if not, no second show later. I think that's fair, right?
I'm pretty sure he doesn't make $50 either. Let me check. Oh, no, he made $60. All right, way to go, COG. $60 after fucking streaming for 5.5 hours, bro. That's like over $10 an hour. You're like balling out of control. Maybe he is getting places. God damn. $60 to stream. That's crazy.
Bitch, shut. If we hit $50 during this show, you guarantee a second show later. And if not, no second show later. I think that's fair, right? Anyway, Cries saying, as good as it gets, great movie. I've not actually seen it, but it's good to see you guys in the chat. Let's see what's going on. We've got Jack first here, aka Toki Time saying, looks like I came in first here. Oh, 7, welcome on the Rumble.
Germ70, thank you for the $2. COG dressed up as his wife to cook meals in a vid. Yes, he did do that. We might go over that during the Monday stream, actually. You know, I can like pad that out a little bit. We can add that before we get into like the content of that stream. You know, him like dressing up as his wife so he can like show that that Indian gourmet that goes on at the COG household. Well, it's really the Dan's household. Well, it's really the government's household. But, you know, he did dress up as a woman while he was cooking.
Yo, getting the silver on the YouTube, and Cries saying 07 getting the bronze on the YouTube. Good to see you guys here. Trans saying hello, good morning, welcome, sis. Cries saying I've still never watched Titanic yet. I know this song is in it, right? That's better, says Trans, right? Gotta love it, right? Gotta love it. Such a sad face today, guys, right? We're so upset over here. God, I'm sure I'm positively seething and angry and upset. Oh, it's every
you
day.
are.
Oh, it's so angry.
Every day.
God, someone's gotta stop this
every
guy.
stream.
Apparently, I've got
always wearing a Hugo shit too, man. Here's another thing about COG. COG really loves him some Hugo Boss, bro. If it has Hugo on it, bro, and I'm not talking about the Street Fighter character, he's gonna wear it, bro. He loves himself some Hugo.
got Thanos powers.
Hugo bags, Hugo shirts, Hugo caps, Hugo jackets, Hugo pants.
Now, apparently I'm flagging down channels without even looking at them. It's insane stuff today. Having some, I don't know, some crazy new law being made about me today, it seems, by the one and only guy who can't speak to me, Bering. Oh, gosh. It's terrible. I say the one and only. There's plenty of them that are too terrified to talk to me. Maybe if they all held hands, they could come on, but no, they probably can't. I don't know. Bearing usually is okay as long as it says two dudes with him, it seems. It's pretty sad. Anyway, one for the chat saying afternoon chat.
Bearing is he's joined the roster now. He's joined the roster of people who Cog is unhealthily obsessed with and think or seething about him all the time, when really they're just laughing about him. They don't think about him that much.
I've got IR.
I guess I'm one of those people too.
Chat saying sup, welcome, IR. Cries saying good morning to all as well. Welcome, guys. I hope you're all doing good today. What's that? Tokyo time. The Bearing, I can't believe how incredible wrong he's become. Yeah, I mean, what do you expect? He's just a pussy. I mean, pussies are going to do this all the time, right? My last ex tried to make it a point. Actually, you know what? Who made a good point about that today? It was Solvis. Solvis made a valid point in the Discord, and it's just the truth. Bearing is the typical skeptic YouTuber who sides with the person with the larger audience / subscriber count. If Cog didn't lean towards live streaming and just kept doing videos, he'd have a large count.
That's the cope. That's the cope that Cog and his audience keep doing, is that nobody takes Cog's side because Cog is a small guy who's just, he's just speaking truth to power from his tiny platform. If he was a bigger guy, they would take his opinion by default. This is what they believe. It has nothing to do with Cog just being a loser and a leech and a faggot, shit like that. It has nothing to do with any of that stuff.
And Bearing would bend over for him, pretty much, yeah. He just bend over.
It's not that you just fucking suck. No, it's because everybody else is, they're biased towards the bigger channels.
Slapped. Yeah, but instead I decided to go to streaming instead. I know.
Surely everybody would have taken the quartering side since we only listen to the big YouTube channels, right?
Best decision of my life, right? Actually, it's been pretty good. Watch and the band played on instead. At least it's not feminist fanfic like Titanic. Oh gosh, that movie. Can we be real, right? The Titanic is all about them looking for the the heart of the ocean, a jewel that they're looking for. And then it just turns into some fucking bitchy story about how she cheated on her husband, right? Because she wanted, I guess, a bit of the rough life, right? A bit of the rough and ready life. She's like, I'm used to posh dudes. I want to have some dirty dick. That's what she wanted, right? And that's the entire story. And then she literally, at the end of the movie, she still has the fucking Hope Diamond, whatever the fuck it's called, whatever it's called, right? Hope Diamond. Gog, I think Rose wasn't married at the time, but she was engaged to the person. Right? Cheating Hope. I'm joking. Serious God, what a bitch, right? Don't. Let's. Wait, so she married. Oh, so her mom. Right. I are saying it.
I'm loving this Titanic discussion.
Right. That's right. Look, we got some little instruments that we smuggled on board, I assume. I don't know how they got on there. Right. Another day that Bearing is coping on the internet, tagging me with random posts because he knows full well that he can't actually have a one-on-one conversation. It's sad, but he does this all the time to try and send whatever's left of his audience that are paying attention on Twitter to obviously jump into my notifications and hold his hand, basically. And I'm just like, I was blocking them. Apparently, that's a bad thing to do. So now I've just started asking him while they're holding his hand, and there's just...
Why does Cog think that he gets to decide what, like, the terms of engagement are? Like, who are you, bro? Like, who are you? Like, you're just gonna tell a way bigger YouTuber with a way bigger platform, a way bigger audience, how the talk is gonna go? Like, no, Bearing gave you the terms, and then you're like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Well, okay, then it's not gonna happen.
A lot of cope responses coming out of this.
You're not entitled to somebody who actually has an audience to come and speak to you, dude. Like,
we'll go through this obviously because it's funny. I thought we'd show the other side of this. So when I block them, it's nice and quiet, but when I don't, it's just this constant like pigeon chest shit, which we'll go through. I don't think I've watched Good as It Gets. We'll do. There you go, so Mrs. Conk. There you go. I have to check these. I don't even think I've seen As Good as It Gets. It's terrible stuff. Oh, nice one. Someone's just telling me that Ralph's brand new cat that he took in off the streets is apparently named after a wrestler, apparently. So it's not Bandito, it's Bandido.
Gotta bring up Ethan Ralph, too. He only has a couple things. Cog only... Briefly, let's just go through Cog's content. We're gonna, go through his audience and shit real quick, right? So he talks about... We got the Kino Casino, right? We got... Hey, look, there goes Whippy. All right, let's see. Oh, Smash JT is also joining the roster now. We also got Stuttering Craig. Stuttering Craig is now also one of his ops. We got we got Kiwi Farms and Josh Moon. We got Mersh, who he calls himself. He says that he's Florida Cog, which, look, bro, we can say what we want to say about Mersh. Mersh most certainly has more motion than Cog has, right? Mersh is not fucking Florida Cog. You are British Mersh. I'm sorry, Cog. It's the other way around. And it's just Ethan Ralph shit, right? So this is all his content. And then he plays Bum Simulator. I'm not joking. He plays Bum Simulator on stream for hours every single fucking day, even though, I don't know, it doesn't really get him any views or any donos. He doesn't even play the new game, probably because he can't afford them. Probably because he can't afford to play the new games, right? He can't afford to play the new fucking Forza game. He probably doesn't even have a PC strong enough to play that shit. He's got to play Newgrounds Flash games from the early 2000s and some shit.
Sorry, I saw the thingy about that. And then someone's like, you nipping at Bearing's heels for a scrap of attention? No. Bearing's literally talking about me on his feed. Bearing's done a video on me. You're trying to get attention? He's giving me attention. So he's responded to me. He's made a video.
I'm giving him attention too.
He can't do a one-on-one.
I don't know. When people give you attention, you don't really react that well to it. You start chimping out.
Conversation.
When you start some shit, right? When you start some shit, because again, this thing between him and Bearing, it started with Cog. Cog's the one who started it. That's where this shit came from. So Cog will start some shit, and then the other person will give them the attention that he's obviously wants, because he's always looking for attention. He's always looking for an opportunity to nip at somebody's heels if he's not just seething at them. So when they do that, though, he gets very mad because it usually ends with him getting cyberbullied.
Again, he's given me the attention already. He just can't face me.
Oh, who's that right there? Muffin 001? You flattened MikeyNohMore. How's he going to react to that?
You're here to hold his hands, right? It's all day I'll do this, right? I don't give a shit. I'm on a rant show. Lovely little rant show today. We've got $50 to hopefully make if people want a second show, right? Gosh. Muffin, you flagged MikeyNohMore? No, we're about to go through that. I've literally heard about it today. I blocked MikeyNohMore yesterday, right? Because he sent me a message about some gay clout shit or something. I just blocked him. Then he cried about it on Twitter or something like that, which I've seen today from other
I cried.
people's
I was in tears.
responses. In fact, it's what we're starting with. So
Cog didn't want to talk to me anymore. I couldn't take it.
let's get into this, obviously. Muffin's not here to listen. Muffin's here to just regurgitate Bearings and, Kino Casino scripts of...
The audience actually engages with him instead of just asking him some stupid shit about the Titanic. And then he acts like, oh, you're not here to actually engage or whatever. You're just a troll.
people flagged and shit like that. Because you're all lame and gay and have no jokes.
I love when trolls come to my chat, bro.
It's just
I love getting one guide, bro. Like getting one guide by a random comment or a random chatter. That shit is funny as fuck.
Hang on, let's not throw flagging accusations willy-nilly. How do you know that it's Cog? I mean, they're just claiming it because Bearing. It's not about proving it, JCDL. It's about just claiming it. You've got to understand that's the troll.
Bum Simulator, isn't that COG 24/7? Basically, right? Like COG playing Bum Simulator is the equivalent to bus drivers or people who drive trucks going home, and then when like they aren't driving trucks, they're playing Truck Simulator or Bus Simulator on Steam or some shit like that. That's what it is for COG. When he's not living it, he's playing it in 2 dimensions.
We've gone through it anyway. He's not doing it out of strategy. He's doing it out of paranoia. It's Tokyo time. It's bad stuff. It's bad stuff. Let's get into this now. So the first thing I was going through today, obviously, is this person saying, this nigga barely gets any attention and he still has the audacity to block people. Based, right? I know. This was in response to me, as you can see, Mike.
That's a very good point, bro. Stop blocking. Why are you blocking people? You should not be blocking people. You should be engaging. You should be engaging with the people who are trying to flame you, bro. It would help you in the long run. All the other people, I don't know, man. This has already been figured out by like successful drama mongers like Keemstar and stuff like that. They already understood the game. You bait people with just like, incendiary content and you get into like flame wars with them. And then you use that shit for content. Attention is the currency. COG doesn't understand this. Even Ralph understood this.
Blocking.
Well, he used to understand it. He doesn't understand it as much these days.
More. I saw this today as a
to be fair, Ralph blocks way less people than COG, so.
Response. And I'm like, and again, did this pussy nigga really block me, says MikeyNohMore? Because
I was in shock. I'm like, I spoke to this dude once. One time. I gave this dude one reply ever in life. And he immediately blocked me. I'm like, this pussy ass nigga. He really blocked me. I just told him to go on the stream with Bearing. I gave him good advice. He should have listened. Imagine if he had gone on the stream with Bearing. He probably have more views right now. He probably be meeting the goals or at least making $70 a stream. You know, shit, he could fucking dine out on McDonald's every fucking day if he had took my advice.
And yeah, I did. I blocked
bitch ass nigga.
because you came into my comments with this shit going, Cog, an opportunity for gaining genuine clout. Like I care about this shit. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Genuine clout and providing action.
You do care.
Entertainment.
You're just bad at it.
Once it's reaching is in reaching distance, but not retarded for 5 minutes and take it. Be not retarded. Again, I was just like, yeah, it sounds like you like the clout stuff. I don't really go for clout. I just go for reality. I don't need to.
I do like the clout. I do love the clout. I'm always trying to go for a little bit of clout. But see, I do the reality shit too, Cog. Right? Like, I love my receipts. I love when I can substantiate a claim. In fact, it makes things even funnier when you say shit that's crazy, but that's also true. You wouldn't know anything about that. You say you only like to, I'm not about the cloud, I'm about reality. Nigga, you live in a land of delusions. You live in make-believe land. You live in you're in Never Never Land. You're in Never Never Land, but you can't even fucking fly. You're swimming. Fucking Captain Hook is just riding over you with his fucking boat, just drowning you in the ocean, like the Titanic. You know, see how I brought it back to the Titanic, right? I brought it back. See?
One to ask Pat me to make me know what to do. So when I saw this, I blocked him, which became the reaction from him just saying that I blocked him, basically. That's it. That's it. That's what I got as a response, I guess, which I didn't give a shit about. I still got him blocked. I didn't really give a shit about MikeyNohMore. Don't know who he is. Anyway, turns out
I don't know who he is. He's just talking about me. Again, he literally reacted to a documentary I made on fucking Vickers. He literally did that. And he was saying, what the fuck is wrong with Mikey? Why is he getting all this shit wrong? But he doesn't know who I was until like this moment just now, guys.
Today, though,
he has no idea.
Baron was like, oh fuck, tags me in this. MikeyNohMore did a stream about avid flagged defender Cook City Jobless Johnny yesterday. Now it's been removed for violating YouTube's terms of service, mate. Oh. And I put it's probably quartering though, right? Gosh. Jokes aside, are you actually capable of having a one-on-one conversation with me, or are you going to deflect to some random shit as usual, and you'll see the deflection to random shit? No, it was probably you, Cog. Great joke, clown. So is this your new joke?
That wasn't a joke. What do you mean, great joke? That wasn't a joke. Baron was like, no, it was probably you who flagged it. That wasn't there was no joke there. He was just making a statement. He was making an assertion. You flagged it, which you did, obviously. We've seen it already. We've seen how you flagged the Keno Casino after they you flagged their clip channel, or at least you encouraged other people to do it after they made one clip about you within 24 hours of the clip going up on the clip channel. You did that. So obviously you are of that volatility to do that when somebody is talking bad about you on the internet. Which is why I'm going to have to private the stream again. Again, I am privating this stream as soon as we're done. If you want the VOD, you're going to have to go and get it from Kick.
A straight up copy and paste of the Pedo Casino script on Jeremy. You really are washed up and salty about it. It's just real. Sorry I'm pointing this out and people don't like to hear the truth about Bering, but it's, come on, man. Like a conversation and he's just terrified of this. I don't know why. Bering, beware of people projecting, says this guy. Oh, we'll get into him later. Don't worry, I've got my own response to that. And I retweeted him and I said, yeah, your friend Quartering gave me his Thanos gauntlet. There you go. Muffin 001. My Thanos gauntlet took it down. Oh, unfathomable power. Bering's response. He confirmed it, mate. Still pretending to be retarded, right? That's the joke. Oh. Muffin in the chat.
He's suffering from hentai virus for you guys, you know. You're wondering why is he blowing his nose and shit like that? That hentai virus that's been taking the world by storm that got all those people on that one cruise ship. Apparently he got it. I don't know how he got it, because he most certainly has never been on a cruise ship in his life, right? He's never, ever, maybe if he got into one of those little mini rowboats and put it in the middle of a kiddie pool, maybe that's the closest he can get to being on a cruise, but he's never come closer than that. So I don't know how he got the hentai. Maybe he bumped into, I don't know, somebody who works in accounting when he went to the bank. He went to the bank to cash in like 20 pounds or some shit.
I'm sure you're happy now that I've just answered the bullshit, right? But you're not happy. His stream never gets flagged except when it's non-flagged. It's like quarter.
He had to put his whole month's worth, all 50 shillings, all 50 pounds. He had to go and put those in his checking account. Everything he worked a whole month to earn.
In Groipers and Cog. Oh, it's over, boy. It's like you've already made your decision, right? Oh, you just came here angry about nothing. Gotta find some witch to burn, right? Gotta do a witch hunt. Gotta do that. Listen and believe. What happened to you people, man? Then you used to call out.
That's all you do. All you do, you're just the listen and believe guy. That's all you got. You don't got nothing outside of listening and believing. You never substantiate anything you fucking say.
Happened? Did you all like start taking HRT and become giant pussies? It's terrible. Gosh. All these people, including Mikey, Bearing, and others, are unreasonably paranoid. It's weird shit. Morning, Kong Famo, 7 says crispy.
I am not paranoid. What do you mean? I am not paranoid, bro. Me saying that Cog flagged my shit when he is a dude who is like super pro flagging people he doesn't like and who talk bad about him and who has said on stream multiple times to do exactly that to people who talk bad about him. That's not me being paranoid. That's me just putting 2 and 2 together.
Okay, welcome. They're pretending to be someone that they're not back with.
It's like a fucking puzzle and there are only 6 pieces and you're like, you're paranoid for thinking that these puzzle pieces, you put them together, you're gonna get the fucking, you're gonna get a lighthouse or something like that. Well, no, bro, that's what it says in the box and those are the only pieces that I see, so.
Of course. I don't expect much. I expect the odd troll to set up to chat. You're gonna get them, right? But again, I've already embraced the joke as well, so I can embrace the joke and have a laugh with this, but Bearing doesn't respond to that. He doesn't respond when you clown back. When you clown back, you out-clown Bearing.
Hantavirus comes from rodent shit. He got it sweeping chimneys. Oh, of course. I mean, he probably didn't get it from sweeping chimneys. See, people, the joke about Cog being a chimney sweeper is in of itself low-key a compliment because, you know, it asserts that Cog actually has a job. That he actually goes to work, that he doesn't just bum around on the internet begging, pleading for at least $20 to $30 a stream, right? That's what that insinuates. And it's not true. He probably wasn't working. Maybe he was just like sleeping in a warehouse someday, right? Like he couldn't make it back to his flat, so he decided to just sneak into some warehouse and sleep with the rats and some shit. Maybe he ate some moldy cheese there for lunch or something like that.
To have a one-on-one conversation, he can't do it. I mean, I don't know how much how more bitch made you need to be. I mean, I'm literally sick over here, right? I'm literally sick, ill, doing my little shows and stuff like that, and I'm too terrifying for these people to talk to. Anyone would think.
Darth Cerberus, thank you for the £2. Thanks for the content, bro. Hey, thank you, man. Your buddy Brady, thank you for another $2. Be careful, Mikey. He'll talk big, then bring Big Dan. Oh shit, I can't fuck with Dan. That'd be too much for me. DB7314, thank you for £199. Blocking people you don't know. What a bellend. Garbage, thank you for $2. Enjoying them Cog tears. Keep it up.
Think that I've got COVID or something, right?
Fat ass cat, thank you for the rage quit. You think Bibble actually fucked off for good or actually still lurks and is engaging in these gay ops? That's a interesting theory. I'm not sure. I really can't prove that, but it's not. I don't think that anybody who leaves the sector ever actually leaves. I think that they all actually are still lurking, right? Because I don't know. It's easy to lurk. I was a lurker forever, right? Like I wouldn't even. Like there were people who were like, Mikey, you weren't there for that. Well, yeah, of course. I wasn't like making content then. I was still watching the fucking streams and shit. Like I'm still doing that because it was fun. So I think that, you know, I think that Flamenco, he's still paying attention. I think that Rand is still, well, hold on. Rand is actually still making content. And it's like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that Rand is like actually a pedophile. Like Rand is actually... Nobody has come out and made the accusations against Rand the way that Cog's brothers have made against him. But he's like doing some very weird shit with minors online. And I'm like, okay. And it's very weird because Rand also did that. He was on that one time when he called out Faith's ex-boyfriend. What the fuck was his name? I keep forgetting his name. He's the dude who became trans after Ethan Ralph cucked him and like gave him the sex tape of him fucking Faith Vickers. I forget what his name is. Halfway Crook? Oh yeah, Halfway Crook, right? People call him the halfway cuck because he wasn't even, here's the thing. People were calling him the halfway cuck before he even got cucked by Ralph. They were just calling him the, wait, no, technically not because people didn't know who he was before, but it was before Ralph showed him the video. People were just calling him that as soon as they knew about his appearance, because it's like, okay, this dude's a massive faggot and also possibly a pedophile. And Rand was like, I disavow when he admitted to getting Faith to send him photos while she was a minor and he was already legally an adult. And then Rand goes around, he's doing all this weird, creepy shit with kids. No CP has been found yet, but I don't know. It's getting strange out there, bro. It's getting strange. Anyway, thank you for the 500 kicks, bro. Ice Mexican, thank you for the rage quit. If Flamenco was watching, fuck you, pedophile ass nigga. He's another guy. Flamenco, who tried to, he couldn't cut it in the sector, which, you know, to be fair, trying to cut it in the sector really ain't worth it. Because what do you gain, right? What is there to gain from being the top guy in the sector? Nothing really. You should try to break it out. Getting out of the sector is kind of like making it out of the hood. You shouldn't want to come back anyway. Like, why are you back here, nigga? You made it. You're trying to run in the streets some more? So Flamenco is another one of those guys. He tried to make it in commentary after, you know, the sector and shit, and it didn't work out for him. The commentary niggas ended up hating him actually worse than the sector niggas did. I remember Diorio. Diorio made, like, how many videos did Diorio make about fucking... Hold on, let me go ahead and look that up. I forget. How many videos did Diorio make about Flamenco? Let's see. 1, 2. Okay, he only made 2. Oh, 3. Okay, he made 3 videos. He made 3 Diorio literally hated Flamenco so much. He made 3 fucking videos about what a fucking faggot he is. And these aren't just short videos. These aren't quick, just 20, 30 minute. These are like 2 hours. Another one, 2 hours. This one, 3.5 hours. I mean, this is a stream, but still, it's like they despise this dude. Augie disavowed him. Here's how much Augie hates Flamenco. Augie was like, when Augie started streaming again, he came back for a minute, right? It came back for a minute, like he's gone now, like he's dead. When Augie came back, he started streaming again. Somebody brought up Flamenco, and he's like, I never want to hear about that. Oh, hey, what's up, cock? I never want to, I'll get to you in a minute. Augie was like, I never want to hear about that pedophile again. And then he talked to Mr. Girl on stream. And that's like, bro, imagine hating a nigga for like being a pedophile that much and then talking to Mr. Girl like shortly after. That's crazy. Yeah, they hated this dude. Anyway, what's up, Cog? Hey, Mikey, it's Cog. I know people claimed I flagged you. This is the first stream I ever turned into live. Wow, really? Okay, I don't know if I actually believe you. I don't know if I actually believe you, Cog, right? Because it was very suspicious how that went down. I'm not going to stop, by the way. I appreciate you coming here and talking all candidly and shit like that. I am not going to stop. I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue, right? So you can just turn this off. You can just turn this off and not watch. I'm going to continue doing this. I'm going to continue doing you like this. But I appreciate you, buddy, for even coming here anyway. I don't know if I believe you about the not flagging, but who knows? Maybe you didn't. No, maybe it was. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to private this stream. And if YouTube, maybe it'll get flagged again and I'll be in trouble with YouTube. We'll see.
We covered. That shit ain't real. I mean, it is. It is, but it's not effective. It's not very effective, right?
I'll tell you what, Cog. I'll believe you if you drop like $20 right now. You know, no, not even 20. Make it 50. You know, actually, fuck it. Drop a red super chat right now, Cog, and I'll believe you. Drop a red super chat right now. I'll believe you, and we'll cut the stream short, right? Just right now, just drop one red super chat, dude. How many? You have to have made at least $100 in like your last dozen or so streams, at least, right? What, it's like, what? You've at least got at least $10 a stream previously. Just drop a red super chat right now. And, you know, I'll let this all go. There's water under the bridge.
Oh. I love all these people as well, constantly doing this. I've never watched a Bearing video, but here I am in Bearing's fucking comment section, replying and talking about you. But I don't even know Barry, mate. Oh, come on, man. Stop it. Stop doing the gay trolls. Come on, man. It's so obvious. Yeah, you're here in his comment, in history. Here responding, that's it, to his OP. It's crazy.
Also, you notice how you can engage with people in chat without just like saying that they're being bad faith and shit. I don't even believe you. I don't even believe what you're saying. Oh, you made 400 last night. Skip to the end. Really? You made 400 in your last stream? We aren't even watching that stream. Let me see. Because we've been calling you broke. Holy shit, are you rich?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's $5. You're miscounting. Okay, look, I don't know. Maybe you didn't make it out of like primary school. Or I don't know how the fucking British education system is, you know. You're missing a couple digits right there. Like you're off like by a factor of like 10, right? Like that's $5, Cog. That's 5. Like you mean 5 times 100? Then yeah, that'd be like 500. But I don't know, man. Where's the other 400, 905, 495, bro? You're kind of short after 2.5 hours. I don't know, but look, bro, you can come up with those red super chats. You said that you made 400, so now we're gonna need multiple. I'm gonna need multiple red super chats, and then we can stop the stream. I don't have a stream goal, except unless you're talking. Here's what it is. I have stream goals for people. I have stream goals for the people who I'm talking about on stream. If I'm talking about you on stream, you can get me to stop by just dropping a couple red super chats. And then I will immediately, you can bribe me to leave you alone. Now, I might not leave you alone forever, but for that one day, we'll let it go.
Crazy. It's just fucking insanity, some people. Man. Morning, Cog 7, Crispy Cracker. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, you blocked him before he made the video. You wouldn't know it existed to flag it. These people are retarded. I literally blocked him. I literally just blocked him because, and I said this, I've been very open about this. I've done a show, like the show yesterday, the day before. I was like, oh yeah, I've just got random people just messaging me all day, like in response to Barry's shit. And I blocked them. Today, obviously, apparently blocking people means I'm flagging them now because that's how sad people are. So today we're just going to show you how I respond to people and how it's literally just a futile endeavor. But I'm going to show you this on a show, turn it into a show. Who knows? If someone drops 10, then I guess we've made some money and it's a less of a futile endeavor, right? But let's do this, okay? Bearing with his response here. Oh no, MikeyNohMore thing that and the other way. A lot of people jumping on. Gee, I wonder why Clog supported Jeremy flagging down the casino. I mean, I didn't, again, as I specified this, I said, I specifically said, I don't think that Jeremy...
If Cog is actually watching, though, like for real, Cog, if you are watching, just drop those super chats, buddy. We can leave you alone. We don't have to talk about you.
Did it.
Today, I will still talk about you on Monday. But today, I might be, you know, in a nice mood, you know, a peaceful mood.
I think they were mass.
I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight every day. A lot of days I do, but not every day.
Bannervading after Jeremy made his comment about the channel bannervading on April 6th. The one Andy Warski promoted as quartering has admitted to flagging us. But for those that can read, Jeremy literally...
What's up, Barry?
...says, if I actually wanted to get them banned easy, I don't want that. Their channel went down April 11th. The funny part is you all know this is bullshit, but you ignore the reality to fit in with a crowd by pretending to be the retard. I won't be joining the mass psychosis. I won't. Sorry, buddy. But this is
the mass psychosis. Everybody else, only sick people think that literally everybody else in the world, except for them, are sick. Only crazy people think that literally everybody even the most cynical person in the world doesn't think everybody is crazy or everybody is mentally ill or everybody has mass psychosis. But Cog is actually convinced in his like warped brain that everybody on the internet is delusional, except he's the only not mad nigga online, apparently.
April 6th, posting this out as well. If I actually wanted to get them banned easy, I don't want that, says Quartering. I want their ridicule. It's funny and they're good at what they do. I don't think that it's crazy to ask them to leave.
Thank you for the hell yeah, right? Lalo.
Obviously, Bearings decided that he wants to attack my wife every single day because I guess he's just upset I called him salty. Their YouTube channel is literally a walking terms of
attack your wife, bro.
Violation run by
most people don't even like call your wife out by name.
Which, by the way, was correct. And I could imagine
I mean, you know, somebody will just say something like, you know, Bombay Buffet Buster. That's one from Ethan Ralph, right? That's one of his best. the Bombay Buffet Buster, right? But that's as far as it goes. Nobody's coming up with cuck fantasies about your wife like we do about Jeremy Hambley's wife.
5 days, if they've been flagged for ban evasion by Quartering's own audience or people who are fed up with them fucking with Quartering, then, you know, they got banned for ban evading. And people want to sit there and cry because Warski, who will tell you if you're breaking terms of service, don't be upset when you get banned from terms of service. That's what Andy Warski says, right? And when he breaks terms of service, it's ban evading, but he doesn't believe he did, even though his appeals and all his legal shit doesn't do anything. It just closes the cases. Yes, you were ban evading. You can't
COG is ban evading too.
accept the reality of that. And again, that's just how it is. Muffin, show your flag and report.
Ban evading is bad unless COG is doing it. Flagging is bad unless COG is doing it. Wanting people to be swatted is bad unless COG wants them to be swatted.
In history to prove that you didn't. Now, again, I don't need to jump.
Everybody's a pedophile except for COG, who's literally been called a pedophile by 2 of his brothers. Not 1, but 2.
Through hoops for retard.
One of them called him a brother, and then another one came online to like corroborate the story and be like, yeah, that shit happened.
Muffin, I don't need to jump through hoops for retards. I knew that one.
Wait, hold on. Let me back that up. What does that say? Muffin 001. He said he tried to put him on blast again.
No, again, I don't need to jump through hoops for retards, Muffin. I don't need to jump through hoops for retards. I knew that one would be coming, though, you know, and I'm not a Quartering. I don't need to jump through hoops for retards. I don't.
What do you mean jump through hoops? It's the easiest thing to do. That's the easiest. This is how I know for sure. This is how I know for sure that he flagged my shit, bro. Because, like, just show your fucking flagging it's the easiest thing in the world. There has never been anybody ever who, when pressed about if they flag somebody, and they refused to show their flagging history, then went on to like be proven correct about not flagging somebody. Every time that's ever been happened and that person did eventually, show their flagging history, they did, it was proven without a shadow of a doubt that they did flag somebody. It happened to fucking Mundane Matt. It happened to Review Tech USA. It happened to Susie Lou.
You guys are going to make a claim, therefore you get to see stuff? Is that how disgusting you guys are? Is that how this works? Well, I think that Bering's money laundering. I guess we all get to see his bank records for the last 7 years. Oh, no, wait. That's a Keno Casino mentality. I make a claim that...
I mean, if you catch Bering doing some crime syndicate shit, then you would have to be like, you know what, Bering? I think you're money laundering. I think you're on some fucking Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, Sopranos type shit, bro.
I burden of proof, and it's just like...
You should prove that you aren't money laundering, or else I'm going to call the FBI on you.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Not FBI. You know, he's Australian. But you guys get what I mean.
Burden of proof like that. See, burden of proof is always laid on the person who's the accuser. And you'll see all the accusations against me don't have any proof. They are accusations, and that's it. Everything. Every single time. It's pretty bad.
Australian niggas in chat, please tell me who is the down under equivalent of the FBI? Who are the upside down FBI dudes in Australia?
But again, burden of proof became this other thing to retards on the internet. I don't need to do that stuff. Don't need to jump through hoops. But again, Muffin's going to believe what he wants. Let's go through how retarded these people are and their pigeon chess. You drop receipts, you correct them, their response, but you are by engaging with this post, so you lost. Oh, did you respond?
The ASIO? The Kangaroo Patrol. Okay, that makes sense.
Something about me, and I corrected you with receipts. Is that what happened? And then you said you...
Oh, the AFP?
Lose because you responded. Oh, well, guys. I said, I just thought I'd see how Bering's defense does, considering you can't have a one-on-one conversation with me. Looks like I just owned you with receipts, so you made this lame response to deflect from the fact you lost. If you're into...
What receipts?
My shtick is, you responded...
Are the receipts in the room with us right now, Cog?
So you lost. Then you're telling me you want to be blocked, but you're low IQ, so you'll also see that as a win. Right? This guy blocks me. Oh,
you know what he reminds me of, actually? He's like... Cog is like the sector equivalent of Dark Viper AU. In that he'll spurg. He's always the victim. He's always projecting all this bullshit on other people. Like Dark Viper always got on other people for stealing content, even though he literally started YouTube by freebooting entire pieces of content he did not make specifically so he can make money and get an easy lick and be able to pay his rent and shit like that. Right? Like he's always a spurg and he always essay posts at people. That's what Cog is, right? Cog is, he's projecting his own failures onto others, right? He's always essay posting and going on weird rants about people, about shit that's really not that serious, but he can't let it go because he has this obsessive disorder or some shit like that. You know, but at least Matto is rich. At least Matto is a millionaire. Cog, on the other hand, is broke.
Fucking win. This guy responded to me. Oh, it's a win.
Like, if you're gonna be a weirdo spurg on the internet, at least be a weirdo spurg who has a lot of money.
Just stupid shit. Oh. See, Bering is the raped lion that can't have a conversation with me.
Oh, Bering is raped, not him. Also, Dark Viper, also another guy with Gnosis. He has the Matto Gnosis, Dark Viper AU. Matto, despite being a serial cry bully, not just a cry baby, but a cry bully, always playing the victim, always coming up with weird narratives about how the world is against him, he still has tons of fans coming to, like, his defense no matter what. There are still people, I still get updates from my Dark Viper AU video of Dark Viper fans in the comment section saying, well, who gives a fuck what you have to say anyway? You're a piece of shit and you're a fucking drama monger and none of this is true. They haven't even watched the video. They just see me talking about their daddy, their E-daddy Matto, and they come to his defense. Nobody does this for Cog. Nobody comes to defend Cog whenever people go at him, ever.
On one.
Well, hold up. Maybe like Medicare Manbot. Maybe that's the only one. That's the only person who comes to Cog's defense. He's got the one guy.
That's just an L for Bering. Argue with
Casino Tolerator, thank you for the pack it up. Tell Bering I said hi and thank you for putting me in his video like a year ago. I will. Thank you for the 1,000 kicks. Hey, Bering. You heard what I just said, right?
Idiots is like playing chess with a pigeon. No matter how good you are, the bird is going to shit on the board and strut around like it won anyway. That's all around. So guess what? I blocked this retard. I mean, he doesn't want me to respond to him because, then he has to turn that into some sort of I won this conversation. That's welcome to Idiots on the Internet, there, right? So now we got this one.
Did he not win? I don't know. It seems like he won to me. He made that one video. It got a lot of views and shit. You know, people have been tuning in to his Twitter to see you dunk on him and shit. He basically monetized. Here's what Bering did. Bering basically effectively monetized trolling Cog on Twitter. The thing that Cog should be doing. Cog should be doing what Bering did to him, but in reverse. But he can't do it. All he can do is just spurg at people, dude. All he can do is mold. All he can do is seed. Terminal seed. That's the state that Cog is always living in. Quiet Rider, thank you for $2. This Cog dude makes Keir Starmer look alpha. He makes everybody look like a fucking Chad, doesn't he? E1337 Neo, thank you for $5. Cog personifies the Simpsons meme of Principal Skinner. Am I out of touch? No, it's the children who are wrong. Gwimmin, thank you for $20. Cog. Yeah, that's basically him. Every single stream. Every stream, every time he's on Twitter, every video, it's the same shit. It's been the same shit for years. Your buddy Brady, thank you for another $5. Cog in chat literally just repeated something he just said on the stream VOD, lol.
These are
anybody can come into my chat. I don't care.
Hilarious people there.
It's just I don't have any mods, so you know. It's like Ethan Van Sciver. Sometimes when I'm talking about Comet Skate shit, he'll turn up in chat and he'll be like trying to push narrative and try and prognositize people in chat. And it never works because all of my Comet Skate video and streams are filled with people who fucking hate this dude. So they don't fall for the bullshit because they already know he's full of shit and he doesn't know. People already know he's full of shit. It doesn't work on you. If people already know that you're full of shit, you can't use your gnosis on them. They don't get this though. Cog doesn't understand. Cog doesn't even have gnosis and he has this problem. So, you know, if a lolcow comes into my chat, they can say whatever they want, but I got no mods, so they're probably going to get cyberbullied. This happens to EVS every time. He comes into chat, tries to say shit, and he ends up getting pressed. He ends up getting pressed in chat.
Talking to you like a normal person would in society. What's wrong with you? Let's do this, right? So this is yesterday, so the show's done. Bering is still a sackless clown that can't have a one-on-one conversation with me. Shit's pathetic. This guy says, you're a giant coward. Talk about pathetic, right? I said, Bering is a pathetic coward who won't speak to me one-on-one and always needs people to hold his hand even to speak to the quartering. You came here on behalf of the pathetic coward. Still, you're trying to get
True Firepower. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, dude.
Involved in what should just be a one-on-one conversation. Not that Bering the coward clown can do that, right? No, none of it, Nat, right? Okay, British Ice Dancer's boyfriend. I said, good one. Spaz, great comeback. It's not a comeback, it's an accurate definition. Oof, Sting, I don't think I'm going to recover from that one. What's to recover from? These amazing at-home responses you're doing. I'm not doing...
Your responses are very gay. Your responses are basically, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not seething. I don't care. While you engage with people who keep fucking with you every single day.
I'm not doing anything. Why can't you communicate?
He's actually very good. He's very lucky that he blocked. Actually, no, he's not. Because here's the thing. I might not have done the stream. I would have done the actual, I would have done the original stream still, but I wouldn't have probably done any follow-up content about COG if he hadn't have blocked me. But him blocking me, I don't know, it's just like, it lit a fire in me. It's like, oh, okay. You a bitch. I could smell the bitch in him. I could see the hoe in him, and I had to go in. Pause.
Like a normal person, so I just said...
That's actually going to be taken super out of context. I saw the hoe in him, and I went in. That's going to be taken super out of context by somebody.
Spaz, right? That's what
people are going to be missing the context for me, and I'm going to be sounding like COG.
Normal people apparently say. They just go, spaz. Dick. Cunt reads spaz. So I said spaz. He hasn't responded to that. I guess he doesn't know how to respond to his own shit. It's pretty. This is the best they've got. Is this the best they've got? Man, this is so pathetic. Dominate Bering, so I guess Bering had to ask other people to...
He dominated him. That was domination. Bro, you can't even beat Grok. This dude argues with Grok all the time, and Grok is like 80-0 against this motherfucker.
Push some shit about me today. Try and
Grok is over here just like, he just fucking power slamming this dude, fucking rocking his shit, putting him in rear naked chokes, rocking, socking him all the time.
Into a quarter.
You can't even beat a robot, dude. A robot that's built to agree with you.
That guy, just because I point out Kino Casino were ban evading again. Bering can't tell you that Kino Casino were banned for ban evading, and it's their own fault, and they're just doing what any other channel would do, which is have to wait a year to join the second chance program. No. He's going with quartering did this now because I've decided to cut off my friend of 7-8 years of knowing him and doing shows with him because he wanted to suck Andy Warski's tranny dick.
That is not what whoa. What?
7-8 years of knowing him and doing shows with him because he wanted to suck Andy Warski's tranny dick.
What?
8 years of knowing him and doing shows with him because he wanted to suck Andy Warski's tranny dick.
Does COG know something that we don't know? COG, are you aware that Andy Warski got a woman pregnant? I mean, he didn't get her pregnant for long, He's fucking, that baby went bye-bye into the sky. But still, he did at least get her pregnant the one time. I don't think that trans men are capable of that.
I can't even explain to you how insane that is. But that's where we're at.
It's tranny. That might be another Freudian slip, right?
Well, it wasn't on my phone.
I think when Warski, when it's Christmas time or Halloween or whatever, and Warski likes to dress up, he likes to play dress up, he likes to look all pretty for the chat and shit. I think that COD be feeling a certain type of way.
Fucking bingo card for this year, but hey, here it is, right? Here it is. Last gonna gives you retards. I guess you're making some sort of retard juice. I don't know. It's mad. Let's keep going. So, no, it's probably you, COG. Better be aware of people projecting. I said, you also hate all Bering's hand, man. You people are really pathetic. It's mad. No, I'm just making an assessment. My assessment has just been proven words have power over you. I said, my assessment is that you're clearly holding Bering's hand and you're upset you've been exposed. Okay? This guy here with his 20,000 followers, investigative journalist, obviously, then retweets to go, hey, COG, this is your permanent punishment day. Oof, it's over, chat. Please provide me with real evidence that I'm holding Bering's hand.
Yeah, a one-on-one with COG kind of is a waste of time and a Victrix because, well, anytime he's gotten to a one-on-one with somebody, back in the day, he could actually debate and hold conversations, right? Like he did that one time against JonTron, which he still lost, by the way. He lost to John Swan, of all people. Granted, this was back when people actually respected John Swan because they didn't know he was a snake yet. But still, he lost to John Swan, and he gets into it. He's gotten onto it with well, no, there was that one time he fought Ralph on stream. It wasn't really a fight, right? We'll cover that. We might actually cover that on the Monday stream too, actually. So he calls in to Ralph's show and he starts fighting with him. He's like, Harry Morris. Who is Harry Morris? Oh, hey, tell me about why did you let Pantsu get fucked by a gigolo in Mexico? And he keeps yelling this, and Cog is like, I mean, Ralph is like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what is wrong with you, Cog? Can we like actually have a conversation here? And then he like hangs up, and then Cog just calls back, and he does this 3 or 4 different times. And honestly, I felt like Ralph won. I felt like Ralph won every single skirmish they had on that stream where Cog kept trying to call in and rage bait him. Because he sucks at this shit.
So you're asking me for evidence, the guy who's constantly showing this stuff? I don't know him. I follow random accounts at times. Evidence, so shut up. I mean, did you just jump into his replies to hold his hand? Metaphorically. Sorry. So does it upset you? I guess words have power over this guy. We got these. Don't tempt fate, tagging him or your tweet. You want him to spam your timeline to quote you endlessly with unreadable drivel? Bering told me he's happy that you came to hold his hand. It's true. Bering acting like a jilted girlfriend, mate. Yeah, it really is. Really is. Who is this Cog guy, right? Who am I? Someone Bering is too afraid to speak to one-on-one for some reason, right? Tell me I'm wrong, chat. Tell me I'm wrong. They have no power over you, Cog. I know, and they hate it. Why can't we?
Yes, we do. Bro, we got mind control over this mother. We can make him do whatever you want. Look, if you can wind Cog up enough, if you can get into his brain enough, you can get him to do whatever. Like, here's what I could do. I could literally, if I wanted to, I could like make a new account, and then I could anonymously donate some shit to Cog, and I could be like his new pay piggy. And by pay piggy, I mean I give him like $15 a stream, and I could get him to like repeat any narrative or do anything I tell him to do. It's very easy, bro. It's very easy to mind control Cog. Vickers did it easily. Vickers was able to make Cog one of his top capos. Then again, Vickers was definitely overpaying Cog, definitely. But still, all it took was the quartering giving Cog $50 for him to just like get on his knees and just start lapping his tongue.
He browbeat this guy into leaving the internet. Better harass his wife as well. Better harass his address as well. We can't get him to stop doing shows. That's all it is. It's just salt. It's just salt. But I was wondering what happened to this when I went to watch it on YouTube and it was gone. Thank God Mikey multi-streams to Kick listening in now. Cog's a little bitch, again, because Bering made a claim. Bering literally made a claim, so...
This actually is very good. I'm very happy with my decision to multi-stream the Kick, right? This is very, very fortunate because this is twice now. Twice now I've had a stream that would have been completely lost if it wasn't... No, I don't think it was. It was actually... No, it was the one stream. No, this is actually like the first time ever where a stream went down, but it was still like saved because it was, the VOD also exists on Kick now. I multi-stream on YouTube and Kick. The VOD will also exist on Kick, and you can just get it from there. It doesn't matter if it goes down over here. Really, right? Like I did that because of the quartering. See how the quartering causes extra problems for like people like him and his fucking ilk? Because now it's even harder to like sweep it up. You can't even like get rid of me now. Now you got to find a way to get rid of my Kick too.
Now everyone's...
Which you can't, right? It's like, it's super hard to get people swept up on Kick. That's very hard.
To jump on that like it's real. Oh, that's how easy it is. As you respond to Bering, the guy too afraid to have a one-on-one conversation.
Is 2333. Thank you for the €5. Can I get a short TLDW on Cog and his villain origin story? I'm totally out of the loop. Let's see. Cog is a broke Englishman who is been part of the sector, and he's been streaming and shit for over a decade. He's been here forever. He's never been the second biggest guy in the sector, the third biggest guy, or the fourth biggest guy, maybe the fifth. Maybe the fifth, and at his very peak, maybe for a very, very brief window, the fourth. That was it, right? When it came to Cog. And he's always been seething at people who are bigger than him and better than him, which is pretty much everybody, which is why he's mad at everybody all the time. And he jumped on the fuck Ethan Ralph train pretty early. And it's very weird because unlike somebody like, say, well, unlike a lot of people, unlike a lot of people who might have legitimate beef against Ralph, Cog really doesn't, right? Like his seething at Ralph seems to be for like, well, his main reason he'll say is because Ralph is the guy who spread him being a pedophile around, which isn't true. That was said by his brother, And then Ralph just like, you know, shared the narrative that one of his brothers shared. And then he gave his other brother a platform who then repeated what the first brother said about Cog, about him like sleeping with a 14-year-old when, you know, he was already a legal adult and shit like that, and spreading that shit about him being a pedophile. That wasn't really Ralph. That was his brothers who Ralph just gave a platform to. And that's why he sees so much at Ralph, and he became a slave for Matthew Vickers in his feud against Ralph, which Matthew Vickers completely failed, just burned into oblivion, didn't like succeed at taking down Ralph at all. Although there was this one time, very recently actually, where Cog has gone on, he said, well, you know what? Ralph tried to take me down, and look at him now. He's in Mexico, so you know what that means. No, we don't know what that means, Cog, because you're not the reason why Ralph lives in Mexico. Ralph is the reason why Ralph lives in Mexico. You didn't have anything to do with that shit, right? It's like niggas like to take credit for fucking up Ralph's life. Ralph will tell you like straight up, like, no, that was me. That was a me problem that I was having. Cog over here trying to like kill Still for shit he wasn't even affiliated with. Even during the peak of the Vickers Ralph feud, he wasn't that big of a factor really, even though he was just sucking on Matthew Vickers' dick all the time, just falling for the coin gnosis. That's Matthew Vickers' version of gnosis, the coin gnosis. He doesn't really have it now anymore because he lost his coin shop. Because the coin shop went under, and I think his house was foreclosed on, or it's been like threatened to be foreclosed on multiple times because he's broken. He's over $300,000 in debt, probably even more right now. So, you know, that's basically like a brief overview of Cog and why he's a bitch. We're talking about him right now because he flagged me. Mikey Soros, thank you for $20 Canadian. Mikey, how do you feel about Nick Mullen? He's a GOAT, but he's also friends with Hassan Piker. Also, I'm sorry. Am I missing this super chat? Let me see. I'm missing the rest of this. That's crazy. How can I not maybe if I spread it? There we go. No, I still can't see it. What the fuck? Why can't I read the rest? It's cutting me off. Okay, I'll read it. I'll read the rest of this in a second. I promise I will. And Anna Vitrix, thank you for $1.99. Love that Jared sent everyone to Kick, not Rumble. Yeah, good job, bro. Your buddy Brady, thank you for $2. Chat would recreate the Battle of Bunker Hill in chat. I don't know how they would do that, but it'd be interesting.
It's getting pretty bad. I keep seeing this, man. So maybe in another week or so, Bearing still responding to me daily in the most insincere, bad-faced way. Ranting Monkey might get the point, but I'm not going to hold my breath, though. Talking to Ranting Monkey, obviously, he's talking about the big issues, obviously. Like, have Bugles always had the consistent sea of soggy cardboard? I remember them being much better than this. I said, asking the big questions next is going to be, is cereal actually soup? So that's a reference to the old days. That's just a reference. Yellow Flash, find Cog YouTube.
Oh, he was saying he was gay?
Like I've got a YouTube rep. Are you fucking kidding me?
Is that what he was saying? That he was gay? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck he said. Also, I'm like, who are you, bro? I can't read the rest of your super chat. Is it gone? Was it censored? What did you say? Mikey Soros, tell me what the fuck you said in the super chat, bro. I don't know.
Yellow Flash, find Cog YouTube rep quick, right? Like I've got a YouTube rep. Are you fucking kidding me? It's sad. Cog's flagging and taking all this stuff down. I guess I have Thanos powers. Thanos powers. Yeah. Better show your flagging history. Better show me your bank statements, buddy. That's right. Better prove to me you ain't money laundering. What? Where'd that come from? I mean, we're just making claims, right? This is how this works.
He doesn't understand. See, this is why he's so bad with receipts, because he doesn't understand what circumstantial evidence is, right? Like I say that I call you a flagging. I say that you're flagging me because I talked about you recently, and I talked about how you were pro the quartering flagging down Aquino Casino because you don't like them because they don't like you and they make fun of you. So then my stream goes down as I'm making fun of you. Coincidentally, right as your brother Michael in the clip where he's calling you a pedophile and saying that you slept with a 14-year-old, that was the specific instance that went down. That right there, right before that started, that's where it went down, you know, just coincidentally. You know, I'm sure it's just, you know, YouTube just randomly hit that point, I guess, or something like that. Also, there are the other clips that we showed of you also being pro flaggitry and you also encouraging people to flag you. Like back in 2024, you've been pro this. You've also been pro people getting doxxed. also pro people getting swatted if they fucking make you seethe hard enough. It's not like, I'm not just saying this randomly. This is a lot of circumstantial evidence that points towards this being you, Cog. Also, you won't even show your flag history, which is just another, just red flag number 40,000 that you are a flagette.
You now, because I made a claim. Take out your 07. Hope everyone's doing well. Good to see you. Tokyo time. Is Yellow Flash even seeing this? No, I don't know about it. No, of course, Yellow Flash doesn't care. He's staunchly on the Kino Casino's dick riding it.
And also, everybody who took the Kino Casino side in their beef with the quartering, their feud with the quartering, is just a dick rider, a dick sucker. It couldn't just be they really were not fucking with what Jeremy was doing. Bering even initially tried. He and Dankula initially tried to get Jeremy to like see the light. It's like, hey man, you need to clean up your shit, dude. This is not going to be good for you in the long run. And he ended up like fucking them even harder by getting rid of all of the TISM archives. Even on the other website, right? Like even on BitChute, they're gone.
He's a giant loser. Losers walk away from the one-on-one conversation with me, aka at Bering, is the loser. It's just so easy. I could do this all day. People just crying about it. See, this is when I respond. This is me just responding to the shit and showing how easy this is. I'll tell you what I'm doing in my own show. I'll cover this. There's nothing hidden here. People act like, oh, you're hiding this. No, I'm just showing you how crazy people are on the internet now, because I guess conversation is too much for people now. It's bad. Losers walk away, though. It's all responding to Bering again, of course. Of course, to call me a loser, because they couldn't respond earlier to me. Rex Racer there. Another avid defender of Bering's. They just can't have a conversation. Can't have a conversation.
Is he live tweeting? I can check.
God.
I might have to go to an alt because he's got me blocked, but I can check.
I can't even afford a fucking verification on Twitter, so I guess that's something. Hey, Ranting Monkey said, don't worry, little man.
I didn't even check. Hold on, let me see.
Don't worry, little man.
Let me see. Hold on. Oh no, Cog does have the verification.
I'm going to give you some attention today. Let me wake up a bit first.
Oh, does he think that not having a blue check on Twitter means somebody is poor? Bro, maybe they just don't want to give Elon Musk money.
It's expensive.
And I give Elon Musk money. I like my blue check because, you know, I'm Mr. Yaps a lot. And I don't want to be limited by the limit cap or any shit like that. But still.
It's buddy. It's expected. I said, I know you will. It's a slow news week, right? I know you will. I know you will. Hold on. Where's his response to this? There you go. He said, it's not that lie you told. Don't worry, after I prove you wrong, I won't expect an apology. It's just who you are now. Oh boy. Now, Ranting Monkey was here for a segment yesterday, which has been clipped, and now that will be pushed around as a lie, even though in the clip, if anyone saw this yesterday, I thought Warski had deleted the post that he said about the YouTube rep. He hadn't. He had still deleted a post, and I was confused because I saw someone responding to somebody that was responding to a deleted post, and I couldn't find the one. I had a tab open with the post still there. Seems like it's been heavily buried on the Kino Casino account regardless, or at least Andy Warski's Twitter account. And I showed it and said, oh no,
wait. Cog. Now look, Cog. Now look, buddy. You see, I didn't believe you at first. Initially, I thought that was like a troll. That was a fake account. Maybe I was misreading it. Okay, so that was really Cog in chat. I went to MikeyNohMore asking him why he can do streams on me but not face me one-on-one on a show. He then came up with some long-winded quote why he won't face me. The commentary community is nigga, what what are you talking about? That's not what you asked me. You didn't ask me like, come on one-on-one on your show. You just came there like some coping about how, oh, I didn't flag you. It wasn't me. Look, if you want me to come one-on-one on your show, sure. We can set that up forever. We can do that shit today. Once I'm done with my stream right now, I will fucking come and talk to you whenever. Like today, tomorrow, next, it doesn't matter. I will happily come up to you. It's very weird for you to ask me to like come one-on-one with your show when you got me blocked. Like I can't even respond to you right now. I can't even say yes to you right now. Oh, you fucking on Twitter. But you're like, oh, I want to talk to you one-on-one. You don't even want to talk to me on Twitter, dude. I spoke to you once and you immediately blocked me. So, okay. Oh, shit. Let me see. I forgot where I was. There it is.
Apparently.
So yeah,
because I
Cog, just
was
like we can.
incorrect. I just showed
If
on
you're still in chat, if you're still watching, Cog, just name a place, bro. Just name a time. I will come on your program.
show.
And I will treat you with respect. I won't try and blow up your spot. I won't say slurs. I won't drop any niggers or faggots or any of that shit that'll get you in trouble. I'll be a good nigga, right? And you know, we'll just go back and forth in a very fair YouTube content friendly way.
In a live show, you know. That means I'm lying. And that's all we got. We got Ranting Monkey jump into chat for all of 5 seconds to cry about the fact. Do they know that they're giving you the relevance they said you don't have? Yes, I am. I mean, no, they don't realize that. I do. I do realize it. I mean, I'm the most irrelevant.
You're welcome, by the way. You're welcome for all this relevance, bro. Like, hold up, dude. If I go on your, because like for real, Cog, if I go on your stream, and it can be on your stream, it doesn't have to be on mine. It can literally just be streamed on your shit. That's fine. You can have all the views. That's perfectly fine with me, right? And get all the viewers. But I would be doing you a very big solid because you're going to be breaking like 3 digits for the first time in like fucking eons. And you're welcome for that. You should be very grateful of this clout push that we're giving you.
Internet, apart from when everyone needs to respond to me, but they can't talk to me. They can throw shit from, you know, a distance, barking from their own yard. Because I can walk into their yard. Oh no, I can't because they won't let me. They block and ban.
Now, probably nobody is going to donate on the stream. That's probably not going to happen. But you know, you still get all the viewers. Also, he's drinking out of the piss bottle again. For people who are wondering, right?
Oh no, I can't.
I had this theory.
They block and ban.
I came up with this theory, right? That these drinks, these bottles that that Cog drinks out of on stream, I don't think that those are like water bottles or those are energy drinks or anything like that. I think that those are actually piss bottles that he's drinking out of, right? It's like because he doesn't have a toilet, right? He doesn't have a toilet. They don't shit in his house. They either shit in buckets or they go outside, shit on the side of the road, or, you know, out a window or some shit like that. I feel like when it comes to their piss, you know, they don't even piss in the bucket. They just piss in bottles or some shit like that. And then they like re-drink the electrolytes. So that way, you know, it's like the ultimate form of recycling on some Bear Grylls type shit, you know, taking it to the next level. I think that's peas drinking. Never waste anything. You never know, man. What happened? What if there's another kahuna virus, bro? What if the hentai virus evolves? If it gets really out of whack, right? You can't go outside. You can't go out and buy any bottled water anymore.
Claim on their part, Cock, every single time. But again, I know why he's going, oh, I'm going to show that lie. Of course you're going to do that. Of course you are, Ranting Monkey. Of course you are. Got to try and pull people into your chat, right? Oh, might as well jump on the Cog hate train, right? Yeah. I don't expect anything coming from Ranting Monkey today. Oh, no, wait. Maybe it's because I said I wasn't...
The hate train, like your Dark Side Phil. Like, see, here's the thing. Dark Side Phil, he actually is... There really is a DSP industry complex of people who just troll him and make a lot of money doing it. Same thing with the quartering. The fucking Kino, because they aren't the first guys. They are not the first guys to go at Jeremy. They're the first guys to be able to monetize being detractors to the quartering to the current degree that they are, right? They're pioneers in that when it comes to that specific lolcow. Cog ain't one of that. He is not a fucking DSP. He is not a quartering. He's not a Christian. He's not a Wings. Ain't nobody fucking rolling in the dough for talking about Cog. I mean, I kind of am, you know. You guys have been very supportive of the stream. I appreciate you guys. But I can't do this forever. You guys will get tired of it.
Drama last week. Oh boy. Oh no, it's over. No, what about when I said Ralph's cat died? Oh gosh, I think I'm going to get exposed this time, guys. You know what? I'm definitely getting that job. I said I'm definitely getting a job. I'm literally starting a job at the end of the month. Oh.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was that? Right? What the fuck did he just say? What the fuck did he just say?
For the month. That job. When I said Ralph's cat died. Oh gosh, I think I'm going to get exposed this time, guys. You know what? I'm definitely getting that job. I say I'm definitely getting a job. I'm literally starting a job at the end of the month.
Oh my God. Oh, dude. Big ups to Cog. Cog, finally. It took ages. It took years. It took decades. But McDonald's finally was like, you know what? You know what, Johnny? we'll give you a shot. We'll give you the graveyard shift. You know what? You've been unemployed for like 30 years. I don't think you've ever held down a job ever. Actually, I don't even think if you're competent at flipping burgers, but we'll see if you can put the fries in the bag, Johnny. Congratulations, Cog, for finally getting a job, you know.
Oh.
Maybe after like another 4 or 5 years, he'll be able to like work his way up and like work himself to like a senior junior position under some teenager working there part-time.
I've already mentioned this, right? Like, I appreciate the support that comes through. But look at today, I go live really, really early, and we ain't got no support. We're dying over here. This channel's slowly dying. But if I get a part-time job, we can keep going forever. Oh.
It's crazy that as soon as he gets sick, it's like when he gets sick, that's when he's like, you know what? I should go outside and get a job so I can infect other people with my hentai virus.
Hoping this sickness clears up by the time I start work.
Also, he's admitting, this is like him low-key admitting that this isn't work, right? Like, he's admitting this isn't a job. What he's doing, all the shit he does in this stream, this isn't work. He's not working hard. He's not doing anything, right? He's just seething for love of the game.
That clip.
And love for like maybe $10 a stream.
Was covered by Ralph yesterday. I know, look at me sneaking a little bit of Ralph stuff into here. Why not? Why not?
Of course. What else you gonna do?
Deleting posts. Why are you deleting posts, Kino Casino? You lying sacks of shit. Is that it, my... Gosh. I really did think it. Well, he had deleted a post. It's just not the one that I thought.
Oh, he did ask? Did Cog really ask about the one-on-one? Okay, I wasn't actually paying that much attention to him. Or after a point, right? Because he just kept like seething and saying bullshit. Sure. If you actually said that, I apologize, Cog, and I will come on your program. I will. Anna Victrix, thank you for another $1.99. Neon If Graves, thank you for €5. Sup, brother? Would you ever do a video on TRS, Mike, Enoch, etc.? There is so much stuff and ridiculous lore there. It is a treasure trove. Oh, sure. I got some other dissident right shit that I can cover. What it is right, like, I don't know. I don't want to punch right too much. I feel like I've been punching right a little bit too often. That was what motivated me to do the Black Lives Matter video. Because I'm like, okay, I've been covering too many conservatives. Now, they've all been charlatans who deserve to be called out. But I'm like, okay, I got to punch left a little bit. I got to have the equilibrium. So if I'm going to make some more dissident right documentaries, I got to have some tanky niggas too that I can make content out to so we can make it fair.
Oh, I thought it was a YouTube rep. A tiny little video? I think I'm right. We'll check though.
I can't have people thinking that I'm a leftist or something. You know what's crazy is that people will still say that I'm like actually a Nazi, even though you come on my channel and half of my shit really is just me going after right-wing people. And it's not because they're right-wing. It's just, you know, I'm into that content more. So I know about these people more often.
Because it's his pinned post, right? And it was his pinned post, which for some reason he's changed, I guess, because he doesn't want to bring that much attention to it. And then it's heavily buried. Heavily buried. Heavily buried.
Clock blocked you. Clock blocked you, Zakesserai? Damn, dude. People getting blocked in real time. Somebody tell him on Twitter. Somebody who isn't blocked, go to Cog and tell him, hey, bro, Mikey says he'll like go one-on-one with you on your stream. Somebody tell him that.
By the way, this is bearing on his show.
Because he's got me blocked, so I can't tell him.
Yesterday with his, God knows how many people he botted himself with. And who knows what he made by the end of the show. I couldn't tell you. I saw the start of this and I saw this. Oh, has he already let that post just get buried? Has he just let it get buried? Where'd that post go?
King Ralph, king of the sector, Ralph Amel, already got $53 on stream, already 24% of the way to his 225 stream goal. Meanwhile, Cog's over here at $100. And did he meet the goal? Did he hit the goal? Did he hit the goal? Did he? I just want to see if he hit the goal. No, he did not. He only hit $60. But hey, that's closer than he usually gets. So good on Cog.
Buried. Has he just let it get buried? Where'd that post go? Where'd the post about getting... Come on, Ralph. Flag down go.
I don't know. I don't pay attention.
I know you don't pay attention. You're literally watching a clip out of context, you fucking spaz. And then you're going to sit there confused by the conversation later. That's how dumb you are, Rouse.
Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next clip now. Was it here? Was it here?
Yep.
No, it was not. That was something else we were looking at. Okay, so we're gonna move on now.
All right, I'll just ask. I'll ask, then I'll get a nice response to it. That'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. Man, there really are people on Twitter just who all have the same response. Like, it's like, I've had like 100 people with the same like lame response. Like, do you guys have any authenticity? Do you have any like authentic nature, anything original about you? Or is it just repeat and post the same GIFs and shit like that? Like, it's really weird when you see like 9, 10, 15 people do this and it's like, wow.
What if they're actually supportive? What if they're actually supporting you? Because people come in my chat, right? People come in my chat. People go into Casino's chat. People go in Aiden Ross's chat. People come in people's chat and they'll just like mass spam emojis or the same response because they're looking for it. Or they're just like hype. They're just trying to hype the stream. He doesn't even understand it.
Oh, people really don't have any originality anymore. It's just repeat what the last.
Like he's never seen that sort of motion in his chat before, so he doesn't even get it.
I said right. So Mexican guy, why'd you flag Mikey? We went through that earlier. I actually had him blocked on Twitter when apparently allegedly he went live. Didn't even know that he had a fucking live stream.
Apparently allegedly.
About that. I just know that he turned up to say something about clout in my responses, and I was blocking anyone responding to me because everyone's just obviously coming in with gay responses all day to anything Bearing says, tagging me in. So I blocked Mikey. Mikey cried about this yesterday, which I've gone through today.
I cried about it, bro. I guess I am crying. I'm crying like a bitch. Maybe I should rename this the Crybaby stream.
To show you guys that apparently he cried on his account about this, which most people do, right? And I only got aware of this stuff today when Bearing tagged me to then claim that I'd flagged him. But I guess he's not got over the fact that he loved quartering for 7-8 years, Bearing. Best friends. They did a show called The Incredible Salt Mine for 7 years, and Bearing never called him out. He just sat there on his show being his friend. But now Bearing is going to call him out because he can sit there and suck off the Kino Casino's dick at the same time. So now
Is he supposed to be loyal to quartering forever no matter what he does because they were friends a couple years ago? What do you mean?
He's now on the clown train of pretending to be retarded all day. And as I was saying until I'm blue in the face, though, Mexican guy, but you won't see you say this to Bearing. Bearing is afraid of having a one-on-one conversation with me. But now, because all he wants to do...
Council of Calories, Mikey got free rent. Well, maybe in his head. I've never, like, lived anywhere for free.
He wants to do the Kino...
I'm not like Cog, you know. I don't have that, government welfare, that government welfare experience.
Kino thing now, which is just lie. And
you know, we make these jokes. We make these jokes about the welfare disabled, or I guess the government would say you're welfare enabled. But you know, if you have to live like that, sir, if you grew up that way, or if you had to live that way as an adult because you were like tough on your luck, yeah, that's fine. You know, you got to make a way somehow. You got to get on your feet. But the point is that you get on your feet eventually. If you're just perpetually living off of the state because you don't want to get a job, or you know, you're just a fucking bum making $50-$40 a day, e-begging, e-panhandling from your audience so you can get some McDonald's. Maybe the McDonald's the McDonald's manager will finally respond to your application after all these years or something like that. Well, look, we're gonna make fun of you for that. Because come on, dude, you should be doing more. You should be doing better.
Avoid any criticism, avoid actually having to respond and actually have a conversation about the shit that he said online, which is bullshit.
It's fine if you need some help to get on your feet, but nigga, walk by yourself.
There you go. Show your flag history. Again, not just...
I'll help you to your feet. I just don't want to have to carry you. That's pretty gay. You're a grown-ass man or woman.
Been through hoops. I mean, are you just repeating stuff? We've been through this today, so Mexican guy. I know you hate me. I know you hate me. Before you even got here today, I know you hate me. So when you come into the chat and go, you better do this, I'm going to say the same thing to you. Stowe Mexican guy, I think that you're money laundering. You need to show me your bank statements for the last 7 years, please. So, and if you don't...
He's wearing a Nazi hat. What you mean, Ralph? I mean, look, bro. New York Yankees, yeah, they are like evil, but come on, they're not Nazis.
Show them to me, then you understand how the burden of proof works, right? Stop being a retard. Nobody cares about Ralph anymore. There's no all blood to squeeze from the gun, whatever that is. Get some charisma and get a job, Johnny. Just doing a show as I always do that seems that everyone's seething about and paying attention to. So again, you wish you could do this, Stone Mexican guy. Instead, you turn up in chat to repeat regurgitated talking points.
Does he? This Stone Mexican guy, do you wish that you could do it like Cog? You could do it Godzilla huge? You could do it Godzilla, King Kong, Mobile Gundam huge like Cog is apparently doing it?
That we've already covered early in the show. In fact, it was...
Wearing your fucking cheap discount Hugo Boss clothes, pretending like you balling out of control.
See how we started the show. Fuck.
Like Hugo doesn't make that brand specifically for like broke niggas from the British Isles.
And then we got to show you flag history. No, I'm not jumping through hoops for retards, so I'm not going to do that ever. Who cares about Mike being blocked, right?
Okay. So he's not going to show us flagging history. Which we know what that means, right? Cog, if you do bring me on your stream, if I do go on your stream, here, hold up. I'll give you one term. One single term, Cog. One. Just one. You got to show me your flagging history. And if you show me your flagging history and it's clear, you're going to have to show it to me live too. No fucking screenshots or anything like that. I want to see that bitch live. You show me your flagging history. Better yet, fuck it. You show me your flagging history today before I go on. I will go on your stream and I will apologize for accusing you of flagging me. But if you don't, you are a fuck nigga. You are a faggot, right? I fuck you, right? If you don't show me your flagging history, I don't believe anything you say. Because if you didn't do anything wrong, there's no reason for you to like be opposed to doing something like that.
Can you not see Bearing trying to make people say that I flagged down MikeyNohMore? I guess that's the new joke to I'm the new quartering, right? Oh gosh. I mean, you do fall for this. You do it yourself in your own show. Oh, let's go.
All right.
Neon If Graves, thank you for the €5 again. Currently doing a 3-day fast. Now I know how Cog feels on a weekly basis. I'm Cog maxing. Somehow, Cog, despite living on a fucking diet of roaches and rats, still manages to have a pudgy belly. Somehow he's still fat. Maybe that's just like the phenotype of the average British chav. Pablo Escobar, thank you for the $5. Australian, I'm guessing. If you're not winning, you're losing. Ralphamania running wild tonight, brothers. Relives, thank you for the flow state. Thank you for the gift. Game Genie XD, thank you for $2. Is this sped up or is Cog this manic all the time? No, I sped it up. We don't listen to Cog on normal speed. Now, he's not as bad as quartering, where we got to put him on 1.5 speed, but we do got him on 125. Cries, thank you for $2. Hugo Boss made the Nazi unit. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why he's wearing it then.
Here, let's tune in. I gotta be careful.
Hold up, man. If Hugo Boss made the Nazi uniforms, why is their clothes today shit? The Nazis back in the day, I don't know, bro. They kind of had that shit on, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not trying to big up the Nazis, you know. I'm not trying to do. I'm just saying they had some very good fashion sense, you know.
Because MikeyNohMore did a stream yesterday about Cog, and somebody reported him for a community violation, and the
what does that even mean?
Stream got taken down. You can still watch it.
It got taken down. Did it? Okay.
On Kick and Rumble if you'd like.
Of course, because everyone's got fucking multiple streaming channels these days. You can use Rumble to stream to anywhere. Like, it's just, this is retarded. I
mean, we have to.
But I guess.
See, here's the thing. I always had a kick. I literally only started using it because that one stream that I did on the quartering got flagged down, and I had to go to Kick for a minute, right? And then I started multi-streaming because, well, I'm already on Kick, and there's always a chance that the YouTube shit might go down. So I should just like make a habit of multi-streaming to Kick and YouTube to make sure I don't get fucked up in the future. So
why can't
I wasn't like multi-streaming. I didn't have multiple places to stream. I was just streaming off YouTube. I was pushed. I had to adapt to multi-streaming.
Cog is so much on Jeremy's side on this.
So what is that? What does that mean? Are you trying to say that I flagged down MikeyNohMore and that's why I'm on Jeremy's side because you see Jeremy the quarter flagger, as we've
because you did.
And you've quite openly said, right? He did what he did, right?
I'm going to presume that you did. See, here's the thing, right? If you show me, if you show me your flagging history, I'm going to say, okay, I'm sorry for saying, I apologize for calling you a flaggot. I mean, you probably still are a fat flaggot because you keep encouraging people to flag. You keep telling people to flag people you don't like, especially the Kino Casino, because they make fun of you, right? So you are a flaggot in that regard. But I'm going to apologize for saying that you flagged me. I'm going to say sorry to you for that. But only if you show me your flagging history. If you don't, I'm going to continue to presume that you did it.
Am I wrong in this chat? Maybe I'm. I mean, it sounds like he's heavily implying here that I flagged down MikeyNohMore, right? Now, I know he's going to say the opposite in a second,
Is he?
Because he sees Jeremy as a flagger, which I disagree with him on, now he can throw me under that list. But then he's going to say this. This is the insanity of this. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Not saying Cog struck him down, but one of
I know, right?
his little fans.
He's giving you the benefit of the doubt. Why are you mad?
I thought I had no
bro,
fucking
why are
audience.
you upset? Why are you mad that bro is giving you the benefit of the doubt? He's trying to say, well, maybe he didn't do it. He's trying to be nice to you, and you're still being like, you're still seething. Somebody could even give you the benefit of the doubt and you'll be mad about it. Real quick, let me show you guys, right? Here's why I don't understand. Hold up, actually, let me see. Before I show this to you, just want to make sure. Okay, so you guys know what Hugo clothes look like today, right? Where it's just like not very impressive. So I was told, somebody in chat told me, Hugo, they're the ones who made the clothes for they made clothes for Nazis. Okay, look at this shit, bro. Look at Hitler and his fucking generals, bro. Look at him. Look at Guderian. Did Hugo make this? Because if so, that's a massive fucking downgrade. Because Hitler and Guderian, they got that shit on, bro. Like right now, it's like, bro, Hitler's not even looking in any direction at all. He's just like posing like that for he knows this shit is gonna go on he doesn't even know what the gram is, but he knows it's gonna go there. It's like, bro, we're about to go and run through France real quick. But first, I need to take this pic, bro. I got this shit. I just got this shit made. It's so fresh, man. You telling me that Hugo made this and they made the dog shit they make now that niggas like Cog wear? I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I'm very skeptical of that claim.
39 people here. Hey, whichever one of you went after MikeyNohMore, stop it. Like, there's 39 people here, man. Oh, yeah, we've really got an influence. Fuck me. Can you see this? Not gonna lie, always like Tilde. Can't say what about his weird degeneracy, but dude can make videos. Like I say, Tilde, my issue with him was at the time, he was getting a little bit salty that he'd been passed in a subscriber account by people. And so he decided to do this whole thing about how he hated response channels. And I'm like, you are a response channel. He was like, yeah, no, that's the point. I'm like, right, so you're telling everyone you created satire, which again, there's still a clip to this day of him saying that he hates it when feminists, you respond to their stuff and they tell him that it's satire.
Doom Studios, thank you for the 249 euros. Did Jer actually give this predator $50? Yes, Jeremy gave the quartering, gave this dude $50, and he was so happy. Which he should. $50, getting $50 from a fan actually, well, I mean, it wasn't from a fan. It was from the quartering. Obviously, the quartering does not fucking watch. He doesn't watch Cog. What it is that he tried to build a bridge, because that's all Jeremy knows. Jeremy only knows how to buy affection now. There used to be a time when he knew how to make actual friends. That time is gone. All Jeremy knows how to do now is bribe people into being like nice towards him or to taking his side, which is unnecessary. Cog was going to be anti-casino literally no matter what. There was no need to give he might as well have just set the $50 on fire. It would have had the same result.
So he hates that, right? But
anyway, getting $50 from a viewer, actually, it is exciting. Even if you make tons of money, it is.
This himself.
I know that it made the whole goal. He made half the goal in one goal thanks to Jeremy.
So I literally made him do what he got angry at feminists for doing, and he told everyone. So that's how it is.
That's how it is. Okay. So now we're going to watch this video. We're going to go through this video right here. This isn't a stream, this actual video. The absolute state of the commentary community with Jeremy Weremy. Hey, Jeremy out here getting a fucking shout out now. You're on the list. You're part of Cog's roster now. He's got it out for you. Be ready. Smash JT also joining the roster. And Ethan Ralph, because of course, got to put Ralph in there no matter what.
Hi guys, so there seems to be a very predictable narrative going on about me right now. So predictable that I predicted this 41 days ago. So Kino Casino was banned on April 11th, 2026. It's 41 days ago, right? Now, I did 2 shows on that day. This is the first one, obviously, which ended on $125. Me talking about the Kino Casino flag.
Wait, what's that sound? What is that? Is that coming from him?
April 11th, 2026. It's 41 days ago, right? Now, I did 2 shows on that day. This is the first one, obviously, which ended on $125. Me talking about the Kino Casino flag down.
That is somebody in the background. Oh, okay.
And it wasn't even flagged down. It was just banned.
Is that his niece? Is that like his 6-year-old niece or whatever?
For ban evasion. Obviously, they sell this as being flagged down. Then we go into obvious.
Cog and his wife live with Dan and Dan's wife and Cog's wife are sisters. So that's how, like, Dan's daughter is Cog's niece in that way.
When Quartering came into the chat to donate,
so she has no blood relation to Cog whatsoever. You know, just making that clear.
$50. Well, you can see my reaction to it because it's exactly what's going on now.
This is where Jeremy gives him the $50.
Nothing fake boobs can't fix, says Richard Harris. Well, that's exactly how the Kino Casino looks at stuff, right? He'll put those fake boobs on, and they're all going to be sat there. They're all going to be sat there tuning in. Oh, what? No, this is not going to go down well. You can't do that. The narratives they're going to build now.
What narratives? What narratives do you mean? What narratives are we gonna build? We know what this is. This is the Quartering coming around to fucking try and like buy a capo, which he succeeded at. He didn't even need to. He could have gone cheaper. He could have done it for like half that. He could have gave him $10. $10, Jeremy would have been able to make a slave out of Cog. It would have been easy, right? Vickers didn't have to do nearly as much as he did for Cog to make him loyal to him.
Coming in, dropping $50. They're not gonna let this slide, man. This is not you've now funded me. They're gonna see this now as, well, there you go. He's been funded. Cog's been funded by Quarter Pounder. Oh, it's not gonna go down well.
Did they even bring this up? Like, did anybody actually bring this up? Can somebody who told me who was like watching the Kino Casino like last show or the show before that, or the show after this one, did they even ever bring up the fact that Quartering threw $50 away on a Cog stream? I don't even think they cared. I don't even think they brought it up once. Like, it wasn't even something that they knew happened.
Oh, appreciate the big 50 coming through. I do, but it's just that, you've just dealt with these fucking retards, man. You know this now, but when Vickers donated to me, he was literally a global empire.
I don't recall. They don't talk about Cog.
Apparently now. Oh, fucking hell.
That's another reason why Cog is so mad, is that he's been forgotten. He's been forgotten the time. He's been left in the dust, bro. He's lucky I'm talking about him. He's lucky I'm offering to go on his shit if he shows his flagging history. I'll go on his shit. I'll do that. Or he cannot show his fucking flagging history. Here's another thing. You cannot show on his flagging history. We can just like I can go on your stream. We can just like, dust it up that way, and I can maybe from there, I can maybe coax you. From there into showing your flagging history. Oh, there you are when When you're ready, you know where the Discord is, or, continue being a bitching about me. All right, are you going to show your flagging history? Are you going to show it now, or are you going to show it later on the stream? Tell me which is which. Jeremy Wormy, thank you for the $5, bro. I didn't know it happened until your stream. Yeah, a lot of people don't keep up.
Apparently, I've already received millions from you through some check in the post. Oh, that is hilarious to people. I know. Yeah, called Forsaken called it. Oh, it's over. Fuck. Oh.
Yeah. And again, this is just April 11th when this happened. But again, 41 days later, you've got...
Cog says his 2 brothers who have accused him of shit are actually shunned by his entire family. Kind of weird. No one in his big family has come out to back this claim. claim none of his other brothers want to. Oh, there's other shit. There's other shit. I was planning stuff we'll cover in the Monday stream where a brother, he brings that up, right? And he says some stuff like that Cog crafts narratives and that he tries to like bullshit people and try and, you know, push things that aren't true and gaslights them. And that's basically what he's been doing to their mom. Paul and Michael both have said this about Cog. So
the commentary community with just the best takes, right?
We already know that this is because of Jared. He started the flagging war, for crying out loud. We know this is his this is all because of him, okay? It's all his fault that we're in this situation. But furthermore, I'm gonna bring us over here to this little stream. This little clippity clip right here. It's on Hotep and Bad Banner, whatever you want to call him. But he says the British chimney sweep, Cog, claims while complaining about Mersh that the quartering is in his DMs and sent him $50. Oh, really?
Garbage connoisseur. Cog's busy defending quartering. So brave and smart. Yeah, I hope he
I know, I should really jump onto the bandwagon like Mersh.
sees this, Cog. I hope he notices you.
I mean, he's in my DMs right now on
who is this? This is Dermy Wormy.
Twitter. He started following me and he sent us $50 yesterday. Thanks for the hope.
Garbage.
Oh, he sent you $50, did he? He sent you $50 now, did he? He sent you money? And the thing that's so interesting about this is Cog in particular is a top tier Janny right now for fucking quartering. He is his biggest Janny, ball washer, everything. You think Chrissy Mayer or any...
You know, actually, now that I think about it, that might be true because Chrissy Mayer, she recently replied to, well, I don't know, recently, maybe it was a couple days ago. She said, somebody was like, in her comments, like, Chrissy, you need to get your boy. And she's like, Jeremy's not my boy. So even she isn't sweeping for Jeremy that highly. Now, this is just her trying to strategically she's trying to play both sides like Chanel, right? Like she's trying to be cool with Friday Night's Tights still over here and still like get that little sugar daddy money from Jeremy over there. She's trying to double dip. I don't think it's going to work out that well for her in the long run, but she's not the biggest quartering sweeper there is.
Melanie Mack or any of those people
even Melanie Mack, she's been dying it back. She's been dying it down because she can see the writing on the wall, and she's trying to find an emergency raft off this Titanic.
Good ball. No.
Quartering on the Cog on the other hand, Cog has nowhere else to go. He's already the ship has already sunk, right? He's been on an abandoned island just eating coconuts and crabs that wash up from the shore every day for years. So he has nothing to lose by sweeping from Jeremy.
Cog is #1 ball washer, and it's pretty easy to see why outside of just his massive disdain for Kino Casino. No. Quartering paid him $50, you know. And that's a lot of money for somebody like Cog who, well, streams for hours on end and gets like $2 a stream and has been doing this for 20 years. It's really
20 years.
Really kind of pathetic, but like,
I mean, he might as well, right?
And Derby Wormy quote tweeting Hench Mania. Manbot started flagging for Cog after the quartering jumped into DMs with Cog and donated a 50 spot to his show. So now we have evidence that the quartering is
now, to be fair, I actually don't think that this was the case of like the check drop. That check cleared and then they started flagging. I think this was already going on and it was just a coincidence, right?
Donating money to smaller channels to do the dirty work for him to mass report channels.
Oh, Hank4720. Hank4720, thank you for the sub. And White Blood Cell, thank you for the 1 gifted sub too.
In his chat, I don't know if this was this show or the one before. I saw it on Twitter. Either he gifted some subs or gave $50 or whatever. So he's just openly rolling with Cog. Does that seem like a good strategy?
Boobs on, and they're all going to be sat there. They're all going to be sat there tuning in. Oh No, what? No, this is.
I mean, you said everybody. It was like 3 people.
Not gonna go.
Like everybody is saying that.
Yeah, well, you can't do that. They're gonna. The narrative.
Again, I don't think that there's a conspiracy theory going on here. As we've already shown, Cog has incriminated himself as being a flagged and all this shit years before any of this shit even happened. He's had a blood. I can't even call it a feud because, like, Worski and PPP don't care about him like that. They don't think about him like that. Same thing with Ralph. Ralph also does not think or care about Cog the way that Cog thinks and cares about what Ralph has to say.
They're gonna build now. The quartering coming in, dropping $50. Not gonna. They're not gonna let this slide, man. This is not. You've now funded me. They're gonna see this now as, well, there you go. He's been funded. Cog's been funded by Quarter Pounder. Oh, it's not gonna go down well. Oh, appreciate the big 50 coming through. I do, but it's just that you've just dealt with these fucking retards.
They had Dan on the show. The falling out was when they went to the UK to fight Salt Poppy.
Man, you know this now, but when Vickers donated to me, he was literally a global empire. You are apparently.
Oh wait, was that the time when Cog was like, we're gonna fight Worski. I'm gonna come to Canada and fight you. And then it was like, I don't know, he went to the wrong place and he literally told Worski before he got there because he's like, wait, I don't even have time to prepare or shit like that or something like that, right? Is that what you were talking like?
Now. Oh, fucking hell.
Wait, why is the goal $200? Did he change the goal to $200? Just because the quartering came through?
Apparently I've already received.
Bro got greedy.
Millions from you through.
Look, bro, if the goal is $100, you keep it 100 even if you make the 192. You don't just boost the goal.
Some check in the post. Oh,
because what's the point? Like, what is really the point of having a goal if as soon as you meet the goal, you just raise it? Well, okay, that wasn't really the goal, was it? The goal is to make as much money as possible. You might as well not have it.
It's hilarious to people. I know. Yeah. Forsaken called it. Oh, it's over. Fuck. Oh.
Hi guys. So there seems to be a very.
Oh shit! Hold up. Did I back that shit up? I backed that shit up. Well, whatever. We were done with it anyway. Kinoche, the fallout was when they had Keemstar on their show and they called Cog unhinged. Oh, okay.
It's good to see you here.
It's back when they were still cool.
Today,
I'm gonna get something on your screen in a second, but I'm not quite.
Okay, so this is recently. The Kino Casino flagged my channel again 2 days in a row. So, okay, here's the problem, Cog. You say that the Kino Casino flagged your channel. The evidence that you have for them flagging your channel is as much the evidence that is as little evidence as you say there is for anybody else having proof that you flagged theirs, right? Technically, I could say that, okay, I have as much evidence that you flagged my stream as much as evidence as you have that the casino flagged your videos. But you literally were like encouraging flagging. You were saying you don't care about flagging. You're saying, I hope they get flagged. You're saying, I hope they get taken off YouTube and shit like that. And going at them because they were making fun of you and, cyberbullying you online. So you have a precedence for this. You have a precedence for doing something. This is the circumstantial evidence that I'm talking about.
Finish it. Bear with me.
Yeah, his channel hasn't been flagged. It wouldn't be here. Here's the thing, right? I've said this twice already. Do not flag Cog. Do not report Cog. Don't do this shit. Don't for 2 reasons. One, it's gay. It's gay to flag people for bullshit reasons. It's gay to report them. It's gay to do all that shit. Don't do it. 2, even if you were somebody who's super malicious and you want to take out Cog does not have enough viewers or makes enough money from YouTube for you to be doing any significant harm to him by taking his channel away anyway, right? Like, you would literally get nothing out of it except being spiteful. That's it. And is it worth it? Is it worth it to be spiteful, to be gay too? Like, don't do that, guys. Don't spitefully suck dick. That's what you are, right? If you flag somebody down, you're being a spiteful dick sucker.
1 second. Okay, chat. I'm gonna have to do a small edit, chat, to a certain song that we like to play on the show. I'm gonna show you this. Let me get this on your screen. So we've been flagged for a second time.
Yeah, that's right, Zakesarai. Two gays don't make a straight.
This week by the Kino Casino audience, and I'm gonna make this very, very clear right now to everybody. Okay. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna get it on screen. I'm gonna go all here. I'm avidly gonna take down Kino Casino now. See, I haven't.
Okay, look, dude. Look, man. I just said that. I literally just went on that shit where I'm like, look, guys, leave Cog alone. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And then he was like, man, now I'm definitely gonna get rid of him. Oh, I'm gonna fucking try and take down every fucking bit of content. I'm gonna go after him on like, dude. I'm actually trying to defend this motherfucker, and he's making it like hard for me.
Because there's no point, right? But you know what? Kick does have its own terms of service, and they break it every single show.
Oh, he really is going to try and go after them on Kick. He's going to try and do the quartering plan. Look, dude, even quartering couldn't really do the quartering plan. He initially was able to get the 2 channels down. They now have the opportunity to make new ones, and he never touched their Kick. In fact, he increased their viewership on their Kick. You think that if the quartering with his YouTube rep and his 2 million subscribers and his millions of dollars and the fucking motion and power that he has, minor that it is, if he couldn't do it, what makes you think that you can do it, Cog? What makes you think that you're going to be able to take the casino down?
Times. You know, there's an email that you can send. You know, you just have to put in your username on there, their username on there. You just have to put in the actual policy they've broken and then the link and throw a timestamp in there. Fuck it. If you want to take
that's easy.
I can do all this stuff. And I do this anyway. So,
I do it anyway. Okay, so he's just admitting that he's already done it, right? It's like Ozymandias in Watchmen. Like, I already did the plan before you even got here. Before you even got here and I explained what my plan was, I already put it into motion.
Now we're just going to turn it into something proactive, right? I guess. Because you see, while I've been flagged twice now, 2 days in a row, obviously for laughing at the Kino Casino, for acting like...
Automod is gay. Well, hey, man, the Kick Automod is still kind of gay, but it's less gay than the YouTube Automod.
Victims.
Like, the YouTube Automod is like flaming. Like, that nigga, he's always like swaying his hips and fucking sucking on lollipops and shit and like that. Kick Automod, you know, he's still gay. He still goes to the gay bars and shit like that. But he just looks like a nick. Like, you don't know he's gay until like you look at his wedding photos.
They've decided to flag in their anger. And I've been hit twice now, and no one wants to talk about it. It's really funny how no one wants to talk about when the Kino Casino flag people. And this isn't the first time I've been flagged by Kino Casino. They flagged me several times in the past. So
receipt? Can we get a receipt for that, buddy?
Fight back.
That's something I'm going to ask you, Cog. Let me give you some fucking homework before I show up. I'm going to ask for receipts for everything. And every time you don't show me one, every time you don't come with a receipt, I'm just going to presume that you're bullshitting and you don't know what you're talking about.
Let's fight back.
Just paranoia.
That's all I'm doing. We're going to fight some fire with fire. If it's okay when they do it, it's okay when I do it to them.
Dude, the reason why you lost the 2 videos is because you're fighting fire with fire. You can't win a firefight, bro. You out here fucking trying to kill niggas who got switches. All you got is a fucking pea shooter. All you got is a high point. You're going to a battlefield. All you got is a high point. The other dudes got bazookas and shit. And you think you aren't going to get fucked up? It's going to be terrible for you.
Damn. And that's where we're doing it now. I guess Thanos memes.
You about to run the gauntlet. You're like a featherweight. You're about to run the gauntlet against a bunch of like middleweights and heavyweights and cruiserweights and shit like that. And you think that it's going to go well for you.
We're too much too much for all of the Kino Casino audience. So they had to literally flag. And not me. This is where it gets really funny. They flagged the Aaron Imholt song. They flagged the Aaron Imholt song that I played on my smoke break. I'm going to show you in a second. In fact, I'll post it into Discord as well right now so people can...
Okay, wait. Wouldn't it make more sense to think that instead of the Kino Casino or the Kino Casino's fans, it was Steel Toe or one of Aaron Imholt's fans who flagged you then? If that was the reason why the video wouldn't that make more sense to think that? Because you don't really have any proof either way who did what, right? It's circumstantial evidence. But the circumstantial evidence would make more sense if you were blaming Steel Toe or one of the Toes fans instead.
I'll go through this in a second.
But I guess you aren't seething about Steel Toe, so it doesn't matter. Elder Scroll Skybull, thank you for another gifted sub. Thank you for all the support today, buddy.
They flagged down the Aaron Imholt song because of, I guess, Jesse's, you know what it goes? I let this guy call in, right? That's he let this guy call in, right? I think it's because of that word in the song. That's what they flagged in there.
Okay, so couldn't it be? What if it was Pod Awful? Jesse would never flag. Well, maybe he would. I don't know. Maybe Jesse would because he thinks it's funny. And Jesse is also. Before earlier, I said that Keemstar is like one of the greatest ban evaders, just like disrespecters of the platform of YouTube. I think Jesse has him beat. I think Jesse has lost channels and shit like that. And he just makes new channels, or, you know, he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care, right? Like there was this one time he got banned, and he literally told his fans to just like bother the people who work at Google. Like, hey, just keep send photocopies of shit to like unban Jesse from Pod Awful. He's the greatest guy, or something like that. So Jesse also is somebody who doesn't give a fuck about this platform. So maybe he would just because he thinks it's funny. It's like, who cares? Just fucking make a new channel then. Who cares?
By the way, I usually just trim that anyway because it's got the Sabrina Carpenter backing track to it, and it kind of blocks most streams. So I just delete that anyway from streams. I don't even keep my streams on YouTube anymore because I know how crazy it is, right? But you've got to understand how insane this is. So if I've got to fight fire with fire, I will fight fire with fire. And I guess that's what I've got to do, because everyone wants to sit there saying, I flagged down MikeyNohMore because Bearing promoted that. Everyone wants to say I flagged down Kino Casino because I guess I posted Thanos memes to embrace.
Well, no, that's not why. That's not why we say that, right? That's not where that comes from. That's, as a matter of fact, hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up again. Let me pull it up again. I'm gonna be eager to see how you respond to this clip. I'm gonna be eager to see how you respond to this clip right here, Cog.
Obviously, I saw, and we did go through yesterday, Keemstar, who said that Kino Casino, Duty Streams isn't allowed to do clips that are over 5 minutes or something like that, right? And you've got to add commentary, like your own voice and stuff, and your own commentary, and and that'll make it more transformative. And I'm just wondering why. I found a channel today on YouTube. Never seen it before in my life. Apparently, he knows who I am though. Kino Casino Clips. Don't know who this is. But they've been clipping the fuck out of Kino Casino, monetized, no commentary, and these are like 2-hour clips, fucking 45-minute clips, an hour and 11. Now this isn't run by Andy Ward.
Oh, is it too low? Is it too low, or can you guys just not hear it at all? That's like Cog's audio. It's Cog's audio. Why it's so low? Let me see. Maybe I can make it. It's a little low. Well, it's on high on my point. It's like, hold on, let me see.
Obviously, Andy Warski's not allowed a YouTube account, so he got banned from YouTube. So this can't be his, right? It can't be Andy's channel. He's banned from YouTube, right? VHS, spot on, right? So who's this? I feel like Keemstar would want people to flag this channel down on YouTube to pay attention to this channel. Just a lot of clipping of a person who.
So yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why people assume, man, I had it too high. All I did was able to raise my volume. I'll figure it out. I'm getting this OBS shit figured out bit by bit. But you guys know what that clip was.
It's the fact that everyone's calling me a flagger. Now Mikey No More, because Bearing promoted that. Everyone wants to say I flagged down Kino Casino because I guess I posted Thanos memes to embrace the fact that everyone's calling me a flagger.
No, it's because you literally told people to do it. Like, blatantly. You blatantly, brazenly said, man, I wonder people should probably, like, you know, take this channel out. You literally said that.
More stuff which I didn't do. But because I embraced the joke, you see, I got flagged twice. And no one wants to talk about it. So guess what? I guess if you're all just going to call me a flagger, even though I didn't do it, well, guess what? Now I'm going to go down the road.
Stone Mexican guy, thank you for $1.99 for the chosen human of melanin. Thank you, buddy. Rainrock, thank you for $1.99. Cog, that's not factually accurate. I said so. Essentially, that's what facts are to Cog. It's like, did he say this? Did Cog say it? Okay, well, it's a fact now. It doesn't matter if it's actually true. It doesn't matter if he can even prove that it's true, right? If there's even any circumstantial evidence for him to allude to maybe it being a truth or a fact or some shit like that. He just says that it is.
Of literally avidly going after you boys. I'm going to avidly go after their channels. It's quite easy to do. Hey, I appreciate you turning up there. There you go. Worst timing though. Like I say, worst timing. Worst timing now. Like I say. I see what you're trying to do there.
Elijah Shaver is a pedophile. So the rumors say.
I see.
There's some evidence about that.
Trying to do that. Random spec.
He's actually has some actual accusations about him being like, you know, a gay pedophile. But for some reason, Nick Fuentes, he can't like. I don't know what it is about him attracting gay pedophiles. That's so weird.
From Kino Casino audience.
It's one thing if you have like a couple gay guys in like your big communities, right? Like it's another thing if like you have one or two. Even I would say it's one thing to have one or two. If you like have a very big audience, you're gonna have like some untoward, some subhumans who pop up every once in a while. So I would even give him a pass for having like the one or two pedophiles in his shit, so long as he disavowed, right? The problem is he doesn't disavow. The problem is he has the gay pedophiles, not just pedophiles and gay, but they're pedophiles in their gay in his community. And not only does he not disavow them, they like congregate around his inner circle and shit. And like he like shields for them and stuff like that. It's very weird.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. See how sad it's got now, guys.
A theory I've heard about this, a theory that doesn't make Nick like sound better, but it kind of makes it makes him seem like less egregious, like he's assuming with people because he's like of their nature, is more like if you know that somebody is a gay pedophile and you have evidence of them being a gay pedophile and they're trying to not only not be a pedophile but also not be openly out of the closet, it's very easy to like keep that person underneath your boot, underneath, you know, your heel and shit, because they know that at any moment you could like just fucking destroy them. You could ruin their life by showing the world that they're a gay pedophile. It's actually very common in certain like darker parts of the world, especially high up in the elites. They'll gather evidence of people just being the worst shit, or they're honeypot people. They'll honeypot certain people and gather this evidence on them. And they'll be like, okay, now you have to do whatever the fuck I tell you to do, or else I will drop this shit randomly. It'll just show up in a newspaper. TMZ will get it. Maybe it'll just drop on a Google Drive on some anonymous account on Twitter or something. And you'll be fucking done. And you either have to stay in a cage or rope yourself in a cage. And that'll be how that goes. So that could be a possibility. Maybe Nick keeps the gay pedophiles around because the gay pedophiles are easy to keep under control.
See how sad it's going.
Or maybe he just likes the company of gay pedophiles. Either way, you know, it's not a good look.
This is why you can't have fun on the internet, because that's what happens. So, and I'm going to be very open about this. I'm hoping I've gone live kind of early enough to catch just people before they go to sleep and stuff like that. And if not, I hope people clip it. clip it and go, Cog saying he's flagging. I am.
Cog is saying hop on the stream. Hold up.
Avidly going after just the Kino Casino. That's right. I'm sure you'll turn it into I'm going after everybody, but no, just the Kino Casino. Why? Well, they've hit me twice and no one wants to talk about it, so I guess I'm going to have to fight back on my own. And considering no one wants to sit there and go, wow, this is a bad thing what they're doing, then fine, I'll just do the bad thing they're doing to them. Because you'll still come at me and tell me that I'm doing the thing that I've not done. So I guess we're going to have to be on that level now. I guess that's what's going to have to happen now. Not going after anyone random on the internet. What's the fucking point, right? But these guys specifically are 100%. Are 100%. I'll be sending emails. I'll be going to every single stream that they do. Hate speech, bullying, harassment, all that sort of stuff. Oh, yeah, I'll flag it.
Let me see.
I don't care. Specifically Kino Casino. I'm sure people can. Can we help, says Andy, Fan Andy? Of course you can, guys. In fact, of course.
Oh, wow. He's encouraging everybody to do it. Everybody gets the flag. Everybody gets the flag. Hold on. Let me see. Because I'm gonna be honest, right? I know where his Discord is, but I've only really, I've talked on Discord with people before, but it's usually been like over the, like I've never had like, no, there was that one time when I did an interview with a guy. He wanted to interview me for some reason. I don't know why. Let's see. The general, shit. Let me see. Da-da-da. But he totally doesn't do it, guys. He's the victim, honest. Yeah, obviously. It's like, bro, what are you even trying to convince us of? What are you even trying to convince us of, bro? I don't know. Where's the place where I can go in this shit to, you know, do the thing to fucking... I see... Hold on. Is that where it is? Discord live chat. There's nobody in that bitch. Wow. I'm looking at your Discord live chat. Last post was from July the 10th, 2025, dude. Let's see. Oh, there I am. Wait, can you hear me? Can I be heard from here? Suppressed. Why am I suppressed? Let me see. Oh, that's why. Retard. Hold on, let me see. Okay. I think I can be heard now. So, am I in the right place? Okay, I'm in the live show chat. Is that not the right place? Somebody tell me where I should go. I don't have... Hold on. Maybe I should just like actually... Maybe if I showed you guys, you would be able to like help me out here. Oh, there he is.
Are you telling me you've always been in my Discord and you've just been a bitch until now?
No, I've just joined it. I joined it a while ago because I wanted to see what was up. I wasn't hiding from you.
When he unmutes.
Oh, I'm on. Am I muted?
When he unmutes himself, right?
Let's see. Well, it says I'm suppressed. Why am I suppressed? Did you give me permission? Did you give me permission to speak? Mikey. Cog, did you give me permission to speak? You guys can hear Cog, right? Hold up, somebody in let me check. Hold on, Cog is live right now. I just ask him in his chat.
Mute on or anything like that.
I can just go to Cog shit and just ask him there. There he is. Hold on.
Yeah, he's got permission to speak. He's got a role. He's got everything.
Oh, I do. All right, nice. Okay, let me see. All right, well, okay, this is an L for me then. All right, hold on, let me see. Mute, I'm not muted. What's going on?
Is this the new thing then? Jump into my Discord and then just pretend that you're muted?
Well, pretend like you're muted, nigga. I don't like. What do you mean?
Like you can right click on you. There's no server mute. There's no mute. There's nothing like that. You've got a role to be able to speak in here. Like you've got everything you need.
Let me see.
But I guess maybe this is just one of those troll things. I'm
not trolling you, buddy. Look, I'm not trolling you. Look, Cog, if this is on me, if it's on me, it's on me. But I don't. Wow. Look, if it's on me and this is just like an L on my part, then okay. But I'm not trying to troll you or anything. I swear I'm not.
Right, DM call?
Yes.
He's literally talking to you. I mean, you should be able to hear his audio then, right? You should be able to hear his audio.
Well, I can hear you. Hold on.
Not muted, not anything like that.
It's weird. I can hear him, but he can't hear me.
I'm sure you can hear him on his end through his OBS, just like I can't hear him through Discord.
Oh, maybe that's what the problem is. Okay, maybe it's OBS. Maybe it's OBS that's fucking it up.
Of course
okay.
He can hear me. He's in my Discord. I'm not muted himself. He is muted. He needs to unmute himself. Can't unmute you, buddy. I can't unmute you when you. That's up to you to do.
Let's see.
Yeah, no, he's got a microphone with a slash through it.
Maybe if I just change the device. Let's see. Will that work? Oh.
Really? Do you not know how to do this, Mikey? Do you not
know
how
I
to
don't.
Sort your sound
I
out
seriously
so you
don't
can
know
have
how
a
to do it,
conversation
bro.
with someone? You're in Discord right now with a cross through your mic like a spastic, and yet you come here like I'm the low IQ one. How do you not know how
Well,
to
that
do
wasn't my original claim. My claim was that you were flagging.
Anyone can look at my Discord and see you've got a slash through your microphone because you're muted. You absolute spaz. Fucking hell. He'll get there in the end. He's trying to unmute himself. My God.
Let's see. Okay, I hit the suppressed and it says you do not have permission to speak in this channel. Like it said that to me multiple times now.
I'm saying something about Sean Connery. Sounds dumb.
Hold on, let me see.
Surprised that people are crying about you and making things up about you. No. Just another fucking day on the internet, buddy. Just another day on the internet.
Oh, just another day, I guess.
Who just keep it in their own groups.
Oh,
Any good news on the job search front? Says Mr. Smith. I've got a business that I'm running. I know.
Oh, he's running a business. I did not know that. That's crazy. It's the first time I heard of that.
Chat right now. No time for you today, though. Like I said.
All right, let me see.
Waiting for something to happen here, but I guess Mikey just can't unmute his microphone for some fucking reason.
All right, let me see.
You don't have permissions to speak in this channel popping up. What are you talking about?
What? That's what it says. I'm sorry, bro. That's what it says. I'm not lying on you, or at least I'm not trying to. Okay. Did he?
Is that better?
Oh, hey, you can hear me now? All right, we got something going. Nice.
Now, yeah?
All right, sweet.
We've got it working. Good. So you did a show to bitch about me today, Mikey. What's up?
What do you mean? I just did the show. There's nothing up, really. I'm not trying to it's nothing special to it.
Oh, I know. You're just doing a show to, constantly perpetuate the lies said about me. Anything you've read online?
I mean, I guess. I only, say things that I can...
Yeah, I guess. You only say things that you hear on the internet for the people, right? And you can get an ass pat for.
Well, what are your problems? What are the things that you say that I'm saying that I'm lying about you on?
Well, you know what you're lying about when you said them.
So well, no, I don't know what I'm lying about. I don't know. You keep saying that I'm perpetuating lies. What are the lies I'm perpetuating?
Why don't you tell me some of the laws that you said about me? Because you've been doing it all day, right?
Well, okay, can you be specific? Do you mean the time when it was when I was repeating your brothers calling you a pedophile, or the fact that you're poor?
So you're a listen and believe person. So you heard claims about me and you've just taken them hook, line, and sinker. Is that correct?
Yes, I do believe when people tell me about victims. I do that. You also do this still. You do a lot of listening and believing yourself. You say a lot of things are true, and then you don't really present the receipts about them.
Give me an example.
Let's see. Well, you keep saying that the Keno Casino flagged you, but then the evidence that you present that they're flagging you is just as circumstantial as what?
Right, but haven't you guys just jumped on the bandwagon against the quartering, even though a ban evading channel got hit for ban evasion? What's that got to do with the quartering?
Aren't you also ban evading for one?
I don't know. I'm not ban evading. I've never been banned on YouTube.
Okay. Well, the reason why people go
lie.
get
Another lie you told to your audience there, but carry on, Mikey.
well, I did say, well, you are bad at vetting. I said you were
I
bad
heard
at
it on
vetting.
the internet, bro. It must be true. You guys are low IQ.
Well, you keep saying that there's nothing to us saying anything about the quartering. The quartering, literally, he showed us on his URL that he was reporting people's channel. He got 2 emails for that. What 2 channels could he have been reporting?
Again. Are you telling me that this is specific? Have you got evidence it's Kino Casino?
Bro, come on, dude.
No.
Like, what are you? Like, he literally said.
Again, you got nothing.
Like, look, okay, hold on. What am I saying? Look, dude. Let me explain to you, like, the circumstantial evidence of this. Okay. So before the channels go down, you have the quartering. The quartering, he gets all sloppy toppy drunk. He goes into Josh Moon's DMs crying. He says, "Hey, you need to tell him to cut it out, or else I'm going to take down their YouTube channels." I'm going to take down their YouTube channels with my non-Jeet rep. And then there's like, then I'm going to go after their kick. Then suddenly, both of their channels go down. The Clips channel go down, and then Worski's channel go down at the same time, even though they have no strikes on them. And then later we find out.
Andy, we're just being real. Andy Worski was ban evading on the Kino Casino Clips channel, banned February 2023. You've got Subcultured, also banned, owned by Andy Worski. Andy's Andy Worski.
Why didn't Subcultured go down?
Subcultured, again, banned ban evasion because it was Andy Worski made a new channel like a spaz, like he's kept doing. And then he makes the Kino Casino Clips channel that during an AI upgrade on YouTube for literally for this shit, where everyone gets hit, they get hit for ban evasion, and then they claim it's the quartering. They've also claimed, and I'm just going to point this out, and Mikey, you can tell me if I'm wrong, right? But I'm pretty sure Worski said recently that they totally felted the rep when it came to their case. But then he also went to Stuttering John and said, and said to Stuttering Craig that he had no information on the rep. So where's that come from?
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Worski about that.
Oh, God. I would if you didn't have me blocked, right, Mikey? God, these people that block, right?
What, nigga, you blocked me? Like, why are you complaining about people blocking you?
Of course.
I replied to you once, right?
Again. I tried to have conversations with people. Worski blocks me.
You didn't try to have a conversation with me?
Can we try? I had a conversation with Bering. Then you jump onto that, just like Ranting Monkey did. You guys all jump onto this stuff. And then Bering, you let him off with his whole, I need 2 people to hold my fucking hand for a conversation. And now we're doing the conversation, and you just sat here going, oh, yeah, I guess that's a lie about you. Yeah, I guess that's a lie.
That's not how the conversation is going right now, right?
I mean,
and also it's like, look. The thing is, like, okay, so you blocked me. I gave you one. Show evidence.
You perpetuate a narrative for 40 days based on nothing.
40 days about the quartering? Wait, based on what do you mean based on nothing?
You were pushing this as a false flag campaign when they've been banned for ban evading, and you're trying to tell everyone that he's done something wrong when he hasn't. They've
if they were banned for ban
evasion, probably by the AI that's just had an update on YouTube that we all know. And in 34 days of a ban evading channel in an appeal, he decides to force their hand and take it to he gets the European Union involved or whatever, and he does that to force them to close the case, which again, he told you that he was correct about. He was righteous about. He'd never been ban evading, yet they're sat there on their show literally bragging about having several other channels to upload this to. But you ignore this because you want to push a narrative. Get some ass pats.
Hey, did the AI upgrade? Is that the reason why your 2 videos went down?
I think that's the reason why a lot of stuff's gone down.
Okay, so why are you blaming the Kino Casino for that? I mean, maybe that's the reason why my stream went down too.
I'm showing.
Let me be fair to you. Let me be fair to you, Cog. Maybe that's the reason my stream went down.
You asked me a question.
Sure,
Why
go ahead.
I say that they flagged me down? To show the hypocrisy. That when they don't show any evidence of it, you all jump on it and cover it for 40 days. Anyone points out they've done it to them, and this is only on content I've done on Kino Casino, you guys suddenly shut the fuck up. You suddenly have all these excuses for how there's no real evidence there. They never showed you fucking evidence. They didn't. And you guys have done this for 40 fucking days of nothing. Of what? A guy sending a message. Forget them. You forget the message. I'll put it on my screen now for people at home. But you forget the message that he sent on April 6th, which Worski literally posted this out as the opposite of what it said. Quartering said, if I actually wanted to get them banned easy, I don't want that, is what he says. I want their ridicule. It's funny and they're good at what they do. I don't think
he's serious?
To ask them to leave. I'm reading this out, right? It says, I don't think it's crazy to ask them to leave my wife out of it. Their YouTube channel's literally a walk in terms of service violation ran by a ban evader, which it was, which means anyone could have gone and flagged them for ban evading. Quartering obviously says this, and then Warski retweets this as that's an admission of flagging already on April the 6th. So they were already perpetuating this narrative for 5 days before their channel got hit by an AI bot. So I wouldn't even call it coincidence. This is just over a 5-6 day period.
So you just like take the quartering seriously when he says, I don't want their channels? Like, you actually believed him?
I mean, you guys took him seriously when he said, oh, I'm taking you all down with my special button because you're spastic. You pick and choose what you decide to believe.
Well, one of them was him trying to do some PR shit and post publicly. The other one were DMs that he sent to sent to Josh Moon.
Bearing. He sent some to Bearing as well.
Oh, really?
Which a lot of people saw. Oh, yeah, because Bearing dropped him, didn't he, when he snaked him?
A snake, though. Like, look, dude. It's like, look, Bearing was already trying to write.
I mean, Bearing doesn't want this conversation. He's too much of a bitch, but I can talk to you about it, right? So if we want to go through the actual time of how this happened, April 11th, you'll even see my response to Bearing when I went through this. I had a reply to Bearing about, because he was like, oh, that's really fucked that their channel's been taken down. I went, it's pretty fucked that they flagged down this documentary on Andy Warski ages ago, right? Because it's not the first time I've been flagged for literally just a Kino Casino video. It's when I cover Kino Casino I get flagged. It's never any other time. So it's got to be them or their audience from my point of view. Or maybe it's that new AI bot, right? The fact is that this is what I'm looking at.
See, this is what I'm talking about, though. Because you say, like, it's only the only time when I ever get flagged down is when, like, I talk about Kino Casino's clip. Only time when I ever get flagged is when I'm talking about specific people who have a history of flagging or being pro-flagging, like Review Tech USA or the quartering or you.
Again, I've literally got no history of flagging. Bearing made that shit up, and you jumped on the joke.
What do you mean? Okay, did you not watch the shit? Did you not watch my stream earlier? Did you not watch the shit we went through? Where you're over there, like, say. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Do you want an answer?
Yeah, go ahead. My fault.
So the stream that apparently I flagged down, no, I didn't tune into that at all. This stream, obviously, I did today because that's how I am. I'm pretty direct in chat, as you know. So I would have been like that on the same day if I would have turned up. That's kind of how I am.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you like that. So what did you just say?
Oh boy. Literally speaking to a brick wall here, guys.
So basically, you're saying that you didn't do it. Okay. Well, look, that's fine.
Saying, I turned up to your chat today, and I'm very direct with you, and I'll bring you on the show and stuff, right? And the only reason why this is happening now is because Bearing claimed that I'd flagged you, and you've done a show again today to, I guess, cry about.
Well, no. Bearing didn't claim that you flagged me. I claimed that you flagged me, and then Bearing went with it. I made the original claim, right? Like, I called you a flag at first.
I didn't see that. I did. Why? How was I supposed to see that? I don't.
Well, okay, that's fine.
When I was talking to Bearing and trying to have this back and forth, you and about 1 million other people jumped into the replies like you all do, because apparently you all act like Bearing can't have a conversation, or he can't be a man and have a conversation. It's real bitch behavior when you see a bunch of people jump in to answer on behalf of somebody who clearly can't.
Bro, we're just fucking with you, bro.
You jumped in the day, and you jumped in on the day, and you were like, oh, you've got a good something, I don't know, an opportunity for clout or something. And I was like, whoever this is, you clearly don't know me, and I put you on the block list like I put everyone else.
No, I do know you. That's why I said for you to take it, bro. This is a good opportunity.
You clearly don't know me. I've been listening to
this is your fucking Charlie in the Chocolate Factory getting your golden ticket, bro. You should have took it.
You know about Kiwi Farm's lore about me that's made up. You know this shit is fan fiction, but you run with it.
But the lore comes with photos and videos of you saying the things that you say that, like, don't happen, though.
Again, but I have, like, 4 or 5 hour shows and stuff where in those shows I will do like skits and stuff like that.
It's out of context.
And then you'll see someone skit that. Yeah, no, but you guys like
out of context maxing. Everything's out of context.
You've lost the understanding of it, yeah. It's like you guys see like a 3-second video and go, God, that shit's real. And I'm just like, how low IQ have you people become that you see a clip and you immediately go, well, it's real.
Well, surely if everything you say is out of context, like, how can I then say that anything you say is in context if every time we say something about you that you don't like what we're saying, you're just saying that's out of context?
Mikey, I'm going to give you a hint, right?
Sure.
You're a streamer, right? Why don't you do your fucking job that people pay you to do and do your due diligence at looking up the people you're going to talk about?
I do.
See if what you're saying is correct.
That's why I make the big bucks.
But you didn't. You would have gone and got the context. Instead, you went to the clip channel, didn't you?
What do you mean went to the clip channel? I mean, look, dude, I'm not making a documentary about you.
You went to a clip over here, or someone posted this clip with something, and they've added their own context to it, and that's what this has been reduced down to. This area of the internet is you low IQ people who are just going with these absolute dregs who post a clip and add their own context.
The majority of the content I've been watching about you has been your content on your channel, bro. Like, what do you mean? I mean, there was that one time I was watching your brother, and that was a case of, you know. I mean, sure, there is a possibility.
Again,
I'll grant you this. I'll grant you this, Cobb. There's a possibility that both of your brothers are lying about you, you know, doing the thing. There's a possibility.
Again, and anyone with an IQ can just realize, oh, it's obvious that. But when it comes down to you, Mikey,
I don't know about that.
You'll go and watch my show now, and then what I say, you'll then come back at me with some lore from these clips and stuff and where you've got it off the internet as your response to that. But it's not an actual response, it's a deflection. And anyone can see this because your response is nothing in reality. It's nothing that's actually about me. It's some shit some troll made up on the internet to cry about me because I'll probably ban him from chat one day.
Yeah, you do ban. Why do you ban and block so many people, dude? Like, seriously, why do you do that?
Again, I just don't have time for the low IQ people who want to sit there and regurgitate talking points that have already been debunked.
Well, dude, just banter with him. Just get one guy. Just fight with him for content.
I get. Are you kidding?
Like this, like what you're doing to me right now. See, this is good content. This is shit that people like to see.
And exactly. And how hard was it to get your ass in here today? Look at Bering. He needed his hand holding by two people. He needed two people to hold his hand to talk to the quartering. Pathetic. I need to have Camelot there, please, and Yellow Flash. Bering, you are really pathetic, and you've really, really crashed far. That's all I can say. Absolutely cooked that guy. He used to be able to have a one-on-one conversation.
Wait, Yellow Flash was going to be on the stream?
Yellow Flash was on the stream with Bering, right, and with Camelot. Don't you remember when Quartering went to a baseball game? Do you know?
So wait, hold up, bro. So you said no to a possible stream with Bering, Yellow Flash, and Camelot. Dude, that's such a wasted opportunity.
Mikey, do you actually listen? Because you clearly aren't. Let's try this again, right? Bering, right? When it came to a conversation with me, he needed his hands holding, right? Different people. When it came to the quartering, he needed Camelot and Yellow Flash to have a conversation with the quartering, and the quartering went to a baseball game. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, I remember that for Jeremy's situation.
Amazing. So you know that Bering needed his hands holding to have a conversation with the quartering.
Well, no, that wasn't the case. It's like they told him to come on.
Yeah, don't answer the
that
question.
Was not how that went, bro.
Okay, so Bering saying that he can't have a conversation with me without two people holding his hands. Is that a different case?
Is that literally what he told you? Like verbatim? He said, I won't come on you unless who are the two people? Who are the two people? Were they your brothers?
Oh, of course they were.
Okay. Well, look, dude, if your brother, here's the thing. You say your brothers are lying about you. Like 100%. They've been lying on your name in the most heinous way that you could lie on somebody. They've been calling you a pedophile.
It's the obvious way. It's just claims, obviously.
Why would you not want to get on a stream and just on this big platform, just once and for all, just shut them down? Just prove your brother's just lying cunts.
Let's go with this, Mikey, okay? Because maybe you'll understand this.
Well, you said fight fire with fire. This is the ultimate fight fire with fire situation.
I'm repeating myself, but I guess we'll do this again. So my two brothers have been disowned. I have a large family of 7 brothers. So I've got 5 brothers who I get along with. I've obviously got my mother as well. These two are just disowned people who are trying to ruin my reputation on the internet. I'm obviously they're doing this for the attention, which you guys are going to give them all day, obviously, because you hate me. But you will literally jump into the listen and believe market, the feminist listen and believe market when you do that.
We're feminists.
There's nothing about it. Of course, because you listen and believe. There's nothing other than accusations against me. There's not a single let's go through some of the stuff they've claimed that they've never shown. Michael claimed he had a conversation with this victim in a DM conversation. Where's that? It's been fucking 7 years. Nothing, right? There's so many things you can go through with this. But I'm just taking apart a retarded story. But let's go with just that as the best one. He literally said he had a conversation with this person. He's never shown a conversation with them. This is all fabricated shit. It's made up. And it's something that I take, obviously, day to day as browbeating and stuff. It's just how it is on the internet. I've had my banter with it. I've had my back and forth. Now I just block, because what's the fucking point? People are so adamant and angry at you for something that you've never done. And that's just because people will, like yourself, and you have done today in your show, will perpetuate this bullshit based on listen and believe because, well, your brother said this.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't call you a pedophile today. I didn't do
I
that
never
today.
said you did. And you might have done it on another day. Who cares?
Oh,
The
yeah, on
fact
another
is,
day,
I don't
definitely.
care if
Not today, though.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, exactly. But again, who cares? You're just like everyone else who has. It doesn't really change that from my point of view.
Well, you can
My
call
point
me a
is that you
pedophile
all
with no
just-
evidence. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know. But obviously, mine is got a family whole thing involved with this. And
Yeah, that's why so many people believe it, dude. That's why it's kind of crazy to have two brothers say something about that, and plus they go on your enemy's platform to do it too.
But Mikey, I know. But again, this is because, and Mikey, if you paid attention to the 7 years, which I know you weren't, right? Okay, but the 7 years of this is what
I was low key paying attention over the years. I've been like paying attention on and off.
Well, my brother Michael obviously came out with this bullshit. And then obviously you had Paul, who then came onto my show at the time to point out that Michael was saying bullshit. This is the 1 minute clip that obviously I've circulated. Bearing's seen this too. You guys want to ignore it because it's obviously funnier from your point of view just to keep saying that I'm a pedophile and obviously see me not be happy.
It's true.
Because why would it be happy? No one's going to be happy with being called that all the time. Why would you?
Okay. All right. That's fine. Well, look, Cog, I can't prove that you're a pedophile. Nobody really can at this point. It's too late. You would have to like find the girl, and even she wouldn't be able to prove it for real, even if we interrogated her.
You'd need a victim, Mikey, right? You'd need an actual victim.
Well, even if we found a victim, it's been too late. You know, I don't know what the statute of limitations are in the UK or whatever the fuck.
But you see how you do that? I'm literally telling you there is no victim. It's a made-up story. And you're
okay,
like, well,
let's say hypothetically. Let's say the hypothetical victim that you hypothetically raped. Even if we found her, she would not be able to prove that you raped her. So there's no point, right? So even if you did do it, you just got away with the crime.
So you've got to go with hypotheticals here as well. It's amazing stuff.
What I'm just saying, that's the hypothetical. I'm not saying you did it. I'm just hypothetically said if you hypothetically raped a girl, we wouldn't be able to prove it at this point. It's too late. It's been too much time has passed.
I'm sure my brother who claimed there was a conversation with this victim would have that, right?
I don't know. Maybe he is bullshitty. I don't know. Maybe he's a piece of shit like you say he is.
Hey, Mikey, why would my brother want to do music with me if he thought I was a pedophile?
Maybe you're like gifted. I don't know. Maybe you're talented. You're a talented pedophile. It's possible.
Hey,
R. Kelly,
Mikey,
he's a talented pedophile.
Mikey,
P. Diddy, another talented pedophile.
Hey, can I talk here? Why would my other brother Paul call out Michael and then 4 years later, after marrying my stalker father, come out and say that it's all real and have a completely different story to Michael's?
I don't know. Maybe they were hallucinating. Maybe there were multiple victims. Maybe you caught multiple bodies. Again, I can't prove this. It's like it's all he said, she said between you and your brother and your brothers and your family and shit.
I know, but you regurgitate it, right? But only on the basis that you don't care and you don't know, right?
Sure. Okay. But it's like you also like do that. Like you do this too, dude. Like you also do this. You also do this with your enemies. You do this with like the Kyoka. You do this with Ralph and shit. And it's like it's whatever. It's like just people just throwing stones at each other on the internet.
No,
Dude doesn't give a fuck.
Again, Mikey, there's a reason why people use the other meme. You've heard that I'm factually accurate meme. That literally comes from the fact that this all came from the fact that Kino Casino lied to their audience, and they said, "Oh, we've got this tape of." You can actually watch this video of Warski and Ralph fighting about me because it's hilarious, right? Warski and Ralph fell out because Warski said they've got a sex tape of his ex-wife and they're going to sell it to their audience for $1,000 if they hit the goal. This tape never existed. They did grift their audience for $1,000, and then obviously after that, everyone allowed it to blow over. Everyone hates me because I came out and went,
"That's why they fell out."
This is obviously some game lay joke. This is obvious because it's not real. It's not a real tape.
That's specifically why they fell out, because like surely they would already be like on the outs if Warski's like, I'm gonna show a sex tape of like Ralph and his bitch.
You'd think, right? You'd think, but if you want to go to my channel, you can watch the stream where Andy Warski joined Ethan Ralph to do a stream crying about me, and then all they did was argue because I'm actually honest about Ralph and Warski isn't. Again,
I don't know about that.
It's what I'm known for. Yeah,
I think that you're more passionate about.
You don't know
Ralph.
about Mikey. Let's be real. You don't know about much by the sounds of this conversation. Gosh.
Well, no, I know about. It's like what you're saying just contradicts what a lot of people say.
You don't know, dude. You don't
like
know
even
about
people
Andy
who
Warski's
hate the casino.
No.
Dude, even the people who hate the casino.
No, you sell yourself. You sell yourself to your audience, the person who knows about the sector, and you ain't got a fucking clue. You don't know about Warski's past. You don't know about Josh Moon's past.
Well, no, you're just like giving me. You're giving me your narrative. Like, look, dude, there are other people. There are people besides you. There are people besides you who hate Warski, who hate Josh. And they also say shit. And their narratives about why those guys suck is different than yours.
You can look up what I say about people. I drop receipts all day to this. You guys don't. You just say shit. That's what you do.
Like
Let me
you
go
were,
and find out where this guy said something about Cog, and maybe he took a clip of a skit in his show, and we can really push this as a narrative. That's what you do. I don't. I go through Ralph's full show, and that's what I used to do, so that I could have it.
That's
in context.
crazy.
That's the whole point. It's called doing your due diligence, bro. It's part of my job.
it's kind of like
You're lazy.
bad content.
Yeah,
just
you're lazy.
watching, like you
Hey,
just
you're
like.
lazy.
Am
You're
I lazy? Really,
You're lazy.
I'm lazy for not sitting here
Obviously.
and watching all of the kill stream, watching all of Tequila Sunrise. I'm lazy.
You're lazy. You're lazy for regurgitating lies to your audience without doing the due diligence to look it up and you're literally feeding shit to your audience because you have disrespect for them. You feed them shit on a daily basis.
I do disrespect
that has nothing to it.
I spit
and they
on
look
them.
retarded online.
Everybody
There you
on
go. There you go.
everybody
That's
in
probably
chat right now, I'm spitting on you right now.
It's crazy how I didn't have to pay you $100 to get on air today, right? It's funny.
Oh sure, I do this for free. This is content, right? That's what That's what I'm here for, bro. They wanted to see this.
That's what I was trying to do. It's what I was trying to do with Bearing, but he pussied out. So.
Well, you could do it now. Just like agree to his terms.
I mean, again, I'm not jumping through hoops with people. I didn't jump through a hoop.
Well, it's not jumping through hoops. Just say yes and go on.
I think it is. No, I think again, I've already said yes, and I'll.
Look, if he brings on his brothers, just shit on them. Just air out their dirty laundry. Why don't you fight dirty like they fight dirty?
Again, I have respect for my family and my mom over you retards.
They called you a pedophile. Why do you still respect them?
Who cares? Again, no, I have respect for my family, not those two, and that's why I don't respect them. If I respected them, I'd have a show with them and have a conversation.
Okay.
Yeah. It's crazy, right? How respect works. Fuck. But anyway, like I say, you're going to still stick up for Bearing needing his handheld to have a conversation with me because I don't know. You guys just cover for each other like pussies. Why?
I mean, I wasn't covering for Bearing. It's like we just were on the same side by coincidence because I was also I wasn't even making fun of you. See, this is what's it, dude. This is the thing, right? I wasn't even making fun of you.
Are you on the red team or the blue team? Which one? I don't know.
No, look, see, you misinterpreted what I said. I didn't say we're on the same side like we're in a faction. I said that.
Just said that.
No, see, you don't get what I'm saying. I say we're on the same side. I don't mean it like literally we're on like the same team, like it's blue team, red team. I said that we ended up on the same side of making fun of you by coincidence. It's the same thing with the quartering. It's not a like I'm on team A or team B when it comes to the quartering. It's like I don't like the quartering, so I'm just going to like repeat. I'm just going to retweet what Worski and PPP said because A, that's funny, and fuck the quartering anyway. It's that simple. It's like it's that simple. It's like you got leftists, dude.
No. I know it's dead simple. It's low IQ pretending to be the retard, right? That's your joke. That's all your guys' entire joke is. That's why you regurgitate Kino Casino.
Like, do you think that Great Britain, like, do you think Great Britain and America liked the Soviet Union in World War II? Like, sometimes people just join the same time because they have the same ops.
This is a weird deflection. We're talking about internet drama. You're trying to make this.
No, nigga. It's called an analogy. Do you not know what an analogy is?
I do, but you're not Russia. We're just random people on the internet. Instead of you being able to do your due diligence, though, you'll push bullshit and actually just pretend to be the retard. I'm sorry that my audience are sat here saying that you guys are retarded because you're pretending to be retarded all day because you're regurgitating Kino Casino lies, and you know it. You know how.
Okay, so like going back to what I said earlier.
Laugh it off, dumbass. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm like, it's funny. What? I'm not supposed to have fun. Do you have no joy in your soul, Kyle? Do you have no whimsy? Like, what the fuck, bro? This shit ain't even that serious.
It is funny.
Why you take everything on the internet so serious? All these years. Imagine how much better you would be if you just like laughed a little bit more often.
I know, but I don't want to kind of like feed into that fucking bullshit narrative and stuff you guys do. I want to be an honest person unlike you guys.
I mean, I feel like if you were more entertaining, people wouldn't even care. Because it's like you say, it's like the things that you say about Worski and PPP. A lot of those things actually aren't untrue, like you said, right? But because they're entertaining, people are like, well, I don't care, right? So if you would just...
You guys, exactly. You guys don't care if a guy diddled a 15-year-old, do you? Because you don't give a shit. Because as long as he makes you laugh like you're a retard. You are a retard, and you're telling everyone this. You are a literal retard. As long as he makes me laugh, he can diddle kids. Well done. Well done. That's what you just told your entire audience. Well done.
Okay.
You just said that. As long as as long as he makes you laugh. Oh. Yeah. As long as he makes you laugh, right, Mikey?
Yeah, sure. As long as they make me laugh.
Diddle kids. Exactly. You'd be sat there right next to
Epstein. Well, sure. It's like, it's like Harvey Weinstein. Of
course you would.
He was cooking.
Epstein, I know, right? Guys,
Hollywood was way better when he was in show business. Sometimes you just gotta let him cook, right?
Wow, Mikey, you're really exposing yourself here, letting everyone know that you'd allow people to diddle kids as long as they made you laugh a little bit. That's pretty fucked.
Well, not a little bit. They gotta be, they gotta be high quality.
Oh, they gotta make you laugh quite a bit. Oh god, yeah, god, big jokes. Like maybe Vito or something like that, right?
Yeah, like Vito doesn't get a pass. He's not funny enough.
That's true. He's just a pedo.
See,
again,
even
like
you,
I say,
look, dude. If you agree that Vito the pedo is actually like, if he actually lives up to that moniker, you can't get as upset as you do about the pedo shit. You just gotta run with it, man.
I mean, he's avidly going out of his way to defend every pedophile thing. In fact, that kid that got raped by that guy in that fucking truck, it was disgusting, and he went there on defense saying he didn't have a fair trial. Fuck Vito.
Yeah, that is
Fuck
crazy.
Vito.
Also, I just made that Weinstein joke. Vito has unironically defended, like, shit like that on Twitter. It's
yeah,
like,
he really has. Yeah, no, I'm being honest. You're just having a laugh, though, right? Whereas I'm just being honest.
Oh, no, we're both being like, look, dude.
You feed them shit. I just correct you, and then you can actually be honest with them. I know, I understand. Don't worry. It's what I'm here
Well,
for.
if this was actually going to be like a truly academic debate, I would have like came with some receipts on deck that I could show you, and then we could go back and forth on it. You could show me your shit. I could show you mine. We could do that. We could arrange that later or something if you really want to. But I just came on because you were calling me a bitch. You were calling me a hoe. You were saying Mikey is scared. He won't come outside. And then you said, okay, I'll just come in your Discord.
I've said this. Anyone who can sit on a show crying about someone and they can't bring that person onto the show to call them, yeah, you are bitching about them. You're a bitch. That's how it works. It's been like that for years.
Well, I don't completely believe that, because there are some people who are just in there.
Of course,
because
your entire show is bitching about people. Stop.
Well, no, it's like you got somebody like, there's this guy called Ethan Van Sciver, and he's always like looking for content so he can like not draw his content. And like, I'm not putting him on because he's just going to try and make money off me while not committing to his responsibilities of finishing his fucking comic. So there's exceptions that I make. I mean, I generally agree with your sentiment.
That sounds like a massive, long-winded way to say you're a bitch from my point of view. I mean, let's be real,
okay,
Mikey,
you
right?
say so.
No, let me.
I'm scared of Uncle Ethan.
Do we agree that Ethan Van Sciver is never going to really finish that fucking book, right? That comic,
of course,
right? I think we all agree on that. Exactly. So why not have the conversation with him? You're not changing anything, Mikey. You're just being a bitch.
You know what? You just convinced me. Sure. Next time Uncle E comes in, I'll let him on. I'll let him on. You convinced me. I'm robbing people of content. Next time Ethan Van Sciver comes up my stream, I'll let him on. Just for you. I hope you'll be watching there, Cog. Also, you owe me some super chats. I told you, give me like several red super chats.
You owe me at least 100 for this advice today. Are you kidding me?
Advice? What the fuck? You didn't give me any advice? What advice did you give me, nigga? You giving me advice? So you out of your fucking mind?
You just fucking did this. What are you talking about? You stupid.
Well, I'm going to let like one old fuck on my stream that I didn't want to let on anymore because he was like clout hunt. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll let him on.
Due to my advice, exactly. You owe me half of the super chats. That's a joke of you.
Okay, so you still owe me like 200 then. At least.
I mean, is that
at least? Why'd you get nervous? You can't afford 200, nigga?
Is that how little you're making on that show?
I thought you were getting on I thought you got a job, dude. I thought you got a job recently. Surely you can afford at least 200 in super chats now.
Oh man.
Working at the end of this month. Was that not true?
I did this last year, and then we just went to the Netherlands. But I'll let people know we're just going to the Netherlands. There you go. We're going on holiday. So I like last year.
Holiday? What money?
I know you think I don't have money, but that's, again, just...
I mean, I really don't count the welfare checks. I'm sure that things go crazy when they be hitting, but I don't know if that's like travel abroad money.
Mikey, you use Rumble, right?
Not really. Not really.
Well, there you go. Like I said, if you go to Backwards Internet on Rumble, you'll see all of my streams. At the end of them, I don't hide how much I've made, so you can go through, you can see what I've made for the month. I don't really give a shit. It's always there and it's always public. What you did today, and it's not your fault, you went to my channel and you saw my game stream. My game streams don't make a lot of money, but the later on the show, obviously the later show,
you keep playing Bum Simulator.
So,
like you keep playing the same lame game. Like play something new. Play the new Forza, bro.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan of driving games. So.
Okay.
What I am a fan of, though, I played Pragmata when that came out. It was a great game. But I went back to Bum Simulator because it's funny. I enjoy the game.
Okay. Well, look, this has been a very productive...
Everyone says I'm poor. Everyone says this. I embrace the joke, Mikey. That's all I do, and people hate it when I
Well, no, you embrace that joke. We're talking about the other jokes. The other jokes you don't embrace.
And I've embraced every joke, but I won't embrace being a pedophile. I'm not Vito.
Well, look, All right, well, that's fair enough. I mean,
That's fair, right? Yeah, you know I'm right.
It's not really going to stop him, but fair enough. Okay. Are you going to show your flagging history?
Oh, no, I don't jump through anyone's hoops. I'm not
Okay, so I'm going to go and assume that you flagged my shit, right? I'm just going to keep presuming that. Because there's no reason for you not to do it. Like, what do you mean jump through hoops? It's just showing your flagging history.
Mikey, the power of my 60 audience took you down, right? That's what they did. They all went after you.
They took you down? I don't know. I got quite a few like donations during this chat, so I think that I did pretty good.
Mikey, you're in my Discord, right? You must have seen me post out the message saying go and take out Mikey's channel. Come on.
Okay, sure. Well, I mean, hey, if it goes down, then whatever, bro. It is what it is. I'll be back again.
Right, I know.
I'll just ban evade. Who gives a fuck? Really?
Oh, okay. So I don't do ban evading, so I don't do that. I just go to Rumble at that point. So.
Ah, fuck that. Never. I will ban evade forever. What's Google gonna do? Sue me?
I don't know. I'm sure you'll be fine though, right? I don't know. The algorithm, that AI algorithm, it just took out Kino Casino, so you know.
All right. So anyway, good chat, Cog. I appreciate you.
Yeah, it was actually a good chat.
I now know that you still did flag my shit because you did like show your flagging history because I know that you did it.
I sent everybody after you with Thanos gloves.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I'll see you, Cog. Thank you for the chat. Goodbye.
See you.
Okay. So that was fun. See that we had a fun, good little chat. See, you can just let people on. That's all it would be, Cog. If you were talking about, as a matter of fact, we're gonna end it here. Because Cog was a good sport, or a somewhat good sport, a somewhat fun sport, made things a little bit enjoyable for the chat. We're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna stop bullying Cog today. Cog did all right, I guess. Hey, at least he was cool with talking. So hey, I'm sorry I missed a lot of your super chats. I will read them now. Let's see. Shit. Damn, when did it start? It was damn, I actually forgot. It was not Gats. Thank you for $4.99. Ask this jobless PDF if you can speak to the man of the house. I should have done that. I'm sorry. I should have been reading your super chats while we were talking. Jerem70, thank you for the $5. It's not factually accurate. My brothers are bad faith. Dave, thank you for the £2. The original Cognitive Thought channel was banned. Pope Biscuit, I just decided to not push him on certain things. Just whatever. It's easier. The conversation flows easier because if I push him too hard, then we're just going to be yapping at each other. I actually wanted to talk because I just wanted to ask him, bro. I just wanted to ask him, did you flag my shit? And will you show me your flagging history? And he said, no. So now I know that he did it, which is all that I wanted to know. That's all I wanted to make clear. Whatever, we'll find out. I'm going to private the stream once I'm done. If YouTube takes it down while it's like privated or some shit, well, then I'll know that maybe it was the AI, but I really doubt it was. Pope Biscuit, thank you for $10. Here's the big bucks for putting Cog in context for us, Mikey. No problem. The Revanchist, thank you for $10. Mikey is doing his job, and here's the shekels. Hold the eternal L, Cog. Cog could do this too, easily. Cog, you could do that with Bearing. Who cares if he has 2 people, 3 people, 4, fucking 50 motherfuckers in there? That's even better for you, dude. You got like 50 possible other streams gonna be watching your shit. At least one of them is gonna drop like $10. You're missing out on $10 for what? Jumping through hoops? Dude, you could use the exercise. I've seen what your build looks like. Germ70, thank you for the $5. COD documentary, in-depth interviews with his brothers. Do it, Mikey. The truth is out there. The truth will be revealed. The Dresden 101, thank you for $5. Mikey press Cog on him trying to smear Andy Worski over Zoom fake screenshots. Again, I tried not to push him to it wouldn't have been worth anything anyway. I don't know. Maybe we would have yelled at each other more, but that wasn't what it was about. This guy says accusations from family don't count while using less. DB, thank you for the £199. Jarbo Cog, what an embarrassment to the UK. Yes, Jarbo is better than Cog because at least Matt showed his flagging history when he shouldn't have. He probably should have. He should have did. Here's what it is. Cog is actually very smart because we know he did it. It was very smart. It was very smart for him to not just come out and show that he did it. Because now it's going to be people who are pro-Cog, the 5 people who are pro-Cog going to be like, well, Mikey said that he flagged them. He has no proof. He didn't even see his flagging history. And hey, it's like, okay, I didn't see his flagging history. He probably did do it. That's why he didn't show his flagging history, but I didn't see it. So there's no 100% objective way for me to be factually accurate about saying that Cog flagged me. Unlike Matt, who was retarded and decided to be honorable and just like show it. He should have left the stream right away when Zidane is like, hey man, show us what your flagging history looks like. He should have just left the call. Everybody still would have known, but at least they wouldn't have been able to see it. Jerem70, thank you for $5. Michael Jackson made Thriller. I don't care what he did. Did with the kid from Home Alone, he gets the pass. The kid from Home Alone actually said Michael Jackson didn't do it. That's what's crazy about it. Somebody out there, thank you for $5. Do what I say or you're a coward. Cog 2026. Dr. K. Ross, thank you for £2. He's stuttering. Just Iron, thank you for $10. Cog cries out in pain as he flags. And over on Kick, Mixed Cereal dropped, holy shit, 25 gifted subs. Holy fuck. Thank you, Mixed Cereal, for the 25 gifted. Cobalt Jones, thank you for the 3 gifted. Logistical Nightmare, thank you for the rage quit. Cog can't pay you $200 because he needed to finally buy that primo toilet worth a built-in bed. Oh, bed ETH. Bed ETH? It's a French word. I know what you're talking about. It's the thing that the French put in their toilets to like clean their asses so they don't wipe. Which, when you think about it, every toilet should just do that. Every toilet should have that function. That's some high quality shit. We should all have that by now. Thank you for the 500 kicks, by the way. Very suspicious, too. He's like, oh, I'm not. I asked him about, well, you said you were getting a job at the end of the month. What's up with that? And he says, oh, no, we're just going on vacation to the Netherlands. And okay, I'm like, well, what money? It's like, you're just going to go there on a welfare check? Like, damn, them UK welfare checks, they must be hitting. They must be busting. You can like carry a family of 4 or 5 all the way to the Netherlands and like with a, I don't know, household income of like 4K a year. Let's see. Hard Brock Life, thank you for a rage quit. I'm a US white man cracking up at a well-off educated US black man calling an uneducated poor UK white man the N-word. He could have called me that back. I wouldn't have like flagged him or anything. I don't care. I'm surprised he didn't say a slur. He could have. I didn't call him a pedophile, but I did like, I don't know, defend the people who did. Or I didn't defend him. I at least like, I don't know. The point is that the things that you say, there's about as much evidence for the things that your brothers say, and circumstantial evidence. It's crazier for it to come from your brothers than to come from random people on the internet whose claims also can't be substantiated that much. That's the core of it. And he doesn't get it, right? Logistical Nightmare, thank you for another rage quit. God, do I wish we lived in a timeline where Ralph got a swing in at Cog on his Portugal trip. We have truly been denied Kino. He's very lucky. Cog is very lucky he went there with Dan. I don't think he walks away from a scruffle with Ralph, I'm being honest. Ralph ain't the toughest nigga in the world. He can put down Cog though. I think like he's a more robust build of white trash than what Cog is made out of. Judo Joe Black, thank you for the 1 gifted sub. Thank you guys. Am I missing anybody? I probably am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. It was too much. It was too much support. It was a very fun stream. Cog helped put in some content for the first time in years. He could do this every night. Cog, you could literally do shit like this on the regular. It's not that hard. I don't have to be there for you to carry your hand and help you provide content. Right now, you could get in Bearing's DMs and be like, Bearing, you're a bitch, you're a cuck, you're like over there hanging upside down in Australia, cowering in fear. You need 2-3 men. I'll go on stream and I'll fucking destroy everybody. Bring an army with you and I'll destroy you. And you could do terrible. And you would still be putting on some content. And that's what this is all about. That's what he doesn't get, bro. Imagine, bro. Imagine you did this every fucking night. You might be able to afford a toilet. Anyway, we're still going to talk about Cog again on Monday, obviously. But he was a good sport today, so we're going to cut it early this time. Thank you for showing up, everybody. This stream's getting privated, so if you want to watch it, you gotta go to Kick and get it from there. Get the VOD from there. Anyway, I'll see you guys around. And where is it? Oh, okay. Peace. Somebody just gave fucking Cog $50. You see what happened, Cog? You see what happened when you actually put on a show? You see what happened when you actually provide people content? People will show up and they'll donate. It's like I just teach the caveman how to make fucking fire. Jesus Christ. Everybody have a good day.